At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at donfranklinauto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
So Aeros Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aeros Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Welcoming you in live to Logan County High School tonight. This is Chase Landrum. We have got a doubleheader for you tonight. It's the Scotties and Ladies guys against the Logan County Cougars. As the Lady Cougars come in at 2-1 on the season, they're coming off a 52-23 victory last Friday night against McLean County here at Logan County. Our Lady Scotties are 0-1 on the season, and they're coming off a 38-31 loss at Greenwood this past last Friday night. Logan County won this matchup in overtime last year, 41-38 at Scotty Gym. And since 2019, Bruce, the series is tied at 4-4. And we have got our Don Franklin pregame show. We will take a quick 2-minute timeout, and I'll bring in my broadcasting partner, Bruce Tribune, and we will continue our Don Franklin pregame show on 103.1 FM after a 2-minute timeout.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag, just $6.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $6.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
So Aeros Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aeros Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
We are back here at Logan County High School. This is Chase Landrum, and I'm bringing in my broadcasting partner in for tonight, Bruce Tribune. The legend is back again.
Thank you, Chase.
We've got the Lady Cougars and the Lady Scotties here in our first game of the 2A sectional tournament bracket. This is a quarterfinal game where Allen County, Hart County, Franklin Simpson, Logan County, Glasgow, Edmonson County, and Warren East are all involved, where they could all go play in Owensboro at the 2A state. Hart County and Franklin Simpson have already played. They played last night where Franklin won 59-21. They will face the Lady Patriots sometime next week. So we got Logan County and Glasgow here. The other game on our side of the bracket is Edmonson County and Warren East. They are playing tonight as well on the girls' side. So we've got the Lady Scotties, Bruce, coming off a 38-31 loss at Greenwood on Friday night, where they missed 15 free throws in that ball game.
Yeah, we talked about that the other night. We probably needed to get in the gym and practice free throws until time to get on the bus and leave. But this will be a physical game tonight. Logan County is always physical. They've got great size, and you know the Lady Scotties will have to shoot it well tonight and take care of the basketball, because Logan has always been a physical ball club, and over the past years, you just talk about it being, I think, 4-4 over, and that, you know, we've had a good rivalry with them, and we seem to play well against them, especially at Glasgow. But as I said, this will be a physical ball game tonight.
Yeah, and they're just as young as the Lady Scotties are as well. They're going to start a pretty young lineup as well tonight that we'll talk about later on. But they are led by Takaya Mason, who averages 11 points a game and also brings down 4 rebounds a game as well. So she's their leading scorer. Brindley Adler averages about 11 points a game as well. They average 50 points on the season so far. They've played 3 games where they shoot 40% from the field, but they only shoot 20% from the three-point line. So they look to get it inside and pound the paint, it looks like.
Yeah, they'll want to play inside. And, you know, you talk about them being a young ball club, but those youngsters, their program, they usually have a real good program, was down for a couple of years. They are young, but their young players do have experience. Adler is the coach's daughter. Ballou, of course, I didn't do basketball last year. Sheet Mason and Ballou, I remember them playing. You know, they've played before, so the Scotties has their work cut out for them if they want to advance in this 2A sectional.
Let's talk about the Lady Scotties for a second here, Bruce. They put up 31 points the other night. Not many field goals inside the three-point line. I think they made 5 threes in that ball game and then 8 points from the free throw line, so they only scored a couple baskets inside the three-point line.
Well, the biggest problem was finishing. The other night, we talked about free throws, but we were able to get to the hoop, but we did not finish. Now, that's a thing we really need to work on. You get around that basket, you got to put it in that square and make it go through. And, it seems like, we beat our we can beat our player off the dribble, but we rush ourselves and then wind up, rushing our shot at the basket and shoot it over the rim, hit the bottom of the rim, and we've just got to get under control when we get to the hoop.
Yeah, we will continue our Don Franklin pregame show after a 2-minute timeout on WCOU 103.1 FM.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to SCRTC.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always.
You need to get that first win so you know what it's about and get hungry. And they should be hungry tonight. But had about an hour trip down here, though. And so hopefully we're ready to play from the get-go.
And that's right, is the Lady Scotties are looking to lean on Cynthia Austin and Kayla Kirkpatrick as the leaders of this team tonight. And Cynthia didn't score in the last game, so she's looking to get off the snide early on.
She made a couple good moves, and like I talked about, got to the basket, and she rushes herself. And I know there was one trip, I think, down there we had 3 or 4 shots. We were able to get a rebound, but we just could not put it in the hole. And that's what basketball is about. If it don't go through that little orange hoop, you're not going to score.
I was looking through both team stats here early on, and Lady Scotties shoot 34% from the free throw line in that first game, but the Lady Cougars, though, they only shoot 40% from the free throw line, both teams.
Boy, and that will cost you games in big games. And it cost us last week at Greenwood. I mean, you've got to make those free throws. I mean, we talked about it in the boys' game. It cost us in that game because we only got 2 and they got 25. So, you've got to get there and free throws, 30-some%, you hope to shoot about 30% from the three. Yeah. You want to shoot in the 40s, but if you can shoot 33% from the 3, that's just like shooting 50% from the 2. But but 30% at the free throw line, that they call it free throws. Nobody's guarding you, and you've got to make those. And that's nothing but concentration and practice. You need to learn how to shoot them and repeat that repetition, and get up there and knock those down. There's I know there's pressure, but you've got to make those charity shots.
Now, if you're listening to us on the radio, you can also watch us on TV on our live stream at WCOUradio.com/ScottySportsBlue and listen to us on 103.1 FM and 1490 AM. As well, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all of our basketball sponsors for this upcoming season: Don Franklin, TJ Regional Health, Ralphie's, Riley Dental Group, the People's Bank, Aeros Safety, Baird, SCRTC, Hardee's, and Joe Myers, Kentucky Farm Bureau, and La Nacional for our halftime stats. Bruce, we had an hour ride over here this afternoon. What's our keys to this ball game tonight? This is a physical Lady Cougar basketball team. I think
we've already discussed that. I mean, really, we've got to make free throws, and we need to finish in the paint. If we shoot 20% or 30% from the 3, if we shoot it that well, that's fine and dandy. But we will definitely have to play good defense.
I'd like to see Kayla Kirkpatrick getting her stride here early on the
Relax.
season.
Yeah,
Relax
she
a
needs to
little
relax
bit.
and
Just relax and play basketball.
Well, she's still looking for that shot to drop. You know, if she'll see a couple of those go through the hoop, she'll get relaxed and be the scorer that we think she can be.
Yeah, once they do start going in, they're going to go in buckets, we believe.
Well, and as you've mentioned, we've got a good young team. And a lot of these girls have already got 20 games under their belt in middle school because we are so young. So, I mean, you know, and they ought to be able to, like we talked about, to knock those free throws down, and they're used to playing together.
For the record, the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade Lady Scotties are still undefeated this year. I think it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, for Glasgow it is.
And they've all been playing together for so long.
Right, they've got a group, and you know that'll happen every once in a while. It happens in all sports. You'll have a class that got quite a few athletes in it, and that they enjoy being with each other. They do a lot of things, you know, off the court or the field. You know, they're friends, and they get along well, and they stick together, and they enjoy playing with each other. And when you see those kind of teams, that's when you have those good ball clubs.
I tell you what, that's going to conclude our Don Franklin pregame show. We will come back after a 3-minute timeout. We'll bring you the TJ Regional Health starting lineups. We'll introduce you to both staffs on both sides, and we will come back after a 3-minute timeout on WCLU 103.1 FM.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family cart to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
If you're ready for all Christmas all the time, tune to Santa 102.3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Santa 102.3. The Christmas station. Santa 102.3.
We're back here at Logan County High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. We've got the TJ Regional Health starters for you for both teams. First, we'll start with the Lady Cougars. Starting guard is going to be Takaya Mason. She's a senior. Starting another guard is going to be Reese Wetton. She's a sophomore. Starting at the other guard is going to be Addison Hallway. She's a sophomore. Starting at forward is going to be Brindley Adler. She's a freshman. And starting at the other forward is going to be Kyla Ballou. She's a senior. Head coach of the Lady Cougars, Detra Adler. They are 2-1 on the season and coming off a win in this series last year. Now for your Lady Scotties. We'll start guard Kayla Kirkpatrick. She's a sophomore. Also starting at guard is going to be Jordy Goodman. She's a sophomore. Starting at forward is going to be Cynthia Austin. She's a senior. Starting at the other forward is going to be Carly Hagan. She's a sophomore. And starting at center is going to be Riley Strode. She's a sophomore. Head coach of the Lady Scotties is Kelsey Kirkpatrick. Her assistants are Nathaniel Goodman, Fred Stockton, and Ellie Bartley. And Bruce, we've got a technical to open this game, I believe.
Yeah, that happens every once in a while,
It
but
does.
it's good. Well, I won't say it's good that it's happened, but it's happened now, so it won't. Maybe it won't happen again.
Yeah, I'd say that it won't happen again, as the Lady Cougars are now getting introduced as we are now in the dark.
I'm not into this light stuff. If somebody happened to be walking down the steps or something, you turn the lights off and they fall and they get sued, they'd probably stop doing it.
Our three officials for this evening, Bruce, is the stripes out there. We like talking about them, but we don't like talking about them, Mo. Joe Plunk, Adam Ryder, Chris Stafford. 3 veteran officials.
So it's just...
And it's a 2A game as well, 2A sectional championship game where Allen County got a bye. They will play Franklin Simpson sometime next week at home. And the Lady Scotties, the winner of this game, will play either the winner of Edmonson County and Warren East in that ball game as well, which probably Warren East is probably favored in that game, you would believe.
Yeah, I would think so. They've got a good returning club. They hadn't been to the region in a while, and they made it last year. They upset Barron County, and so they've got that nucleus back, same bunch of girls, so they're looking to have another good season.
This is a long intro video here as well.
They haven't introduced the starter yet. They should do this before we get ready to tip off. I'm sorry, I shouldn't complain, but it's just. Well, you've gone out there and gotten loose and everything, and now we're taking a 10-minute break to run a video. And, we're not even
Yeah, we got a little time on our hands here. So, as I'll go back to last night where the Trojanettes and Trojans played at Caverna, where the Trojanettes, I believe, won 76-20.
Yeah, they had a running clock for most all that game, yeah.
But the Colonels, won 74 to 46 or something is what it was. Somewhere in that area.
They've got a ball club that have played together since middle school, and they've all played together and stuck together, and they've got a good ball club this year.
They do.
Probably one of the best they've had in a while.
And they're pretty young. I believe they got almost everybody back again next year as well, as we're going through the Lady Cougar starters here as well. There's other games tonight, though, that are out there that I'm looking up right now that since I've been busy at work today, I've not had time to do my normal pregame stuff on a day like today. We had testing this week, so.
Well, I'd hate to be busy at work. And now we'll wait another few minutes for everybody's eyes to get adjusted to the light.
So there's the 16th district's actually starting their district this week. So Cumberland County's playing at Russell County in a girl-boy doubleheader night. That should be
that'll be a pretty good ball game.
Metcalfe County's playing at South Warren. Edmonson County, once we said, is playing at Warren East. And that's all I see on the girls' slate in the 4th region. But we got some technical free throws here to get out of the way. It's going to be Ballou to open up at the Baird free throw line to shoot 2. Her first attempt is good.
Well, the clock hadn't even started, and we're already behind.
Ballou's second attempt is good as well. She goes 2 of 2 at the line. And then to top that off, they get the ball. Now we're going to get going. So it's going to come in to Wetton at top. It's a 2-2-1 Lady Scotty's trap here. Goes back out top to Wetton. Over on the left side, it goes to Mason. In the middle, it goes back to Ballou. It's going to be a steal for the Lady Skies as Kirkpatrick picks it up. She's got it coming up the right side of the floor. Picks up her dribble. Tried to get inside to Hagan. It is inside. She's guarded by 3 people. In the Strode in the lane. Kicks it out to Goodman on the left side. She fires up a 3. It's no good. Rebounds tipped out in the hands of Carly Hagan for the Lady Scotties. Back out to Goodman. Over to Kirkpatrick. She pump fakes, drives right side, and she loses it in the lane. It's picked up by Adler, and they're going to get a foul on Kayla Kirkpatrick, her first, team's first of the quarter. Well, technical, and the coach gives it the second. That's my fault. So it's going to come across half court to Wetton. In the middle, it goes to Adler. Backdoor screen. Over it goes to Ballou. She puts up a corner shot. It's no good. Rebounds in the hands of Goodman for the Lady Scotties. Kirkpatrick's got it coming up, gives it off into Goodman. Across the timeline. Back to Kirkpatrick. Out top to Goodman it goes.
Yeah,
it's a 2-3 zone.
So
that ball's going to be tipped there by Mason. It's going to stay Lady Scotty basketball.
and you sort of understand it. I mean, they want to, no better than we're hitting a 3, they want to make us, to shoot it outside.
1 minute in the ball game. It's a 2-0 Lady
We
Cougar
need to get
lead.
somebody up at the elbow where we can get it in the middle and then kick.
Kirkpatrick on the left side with it. It's back out top to Austin. Austin kicks it over to Goodman on the right side now. Back out top to Austin. Austin's holding it, looking for movement from the Lady Scotties. None of it right now. It's over to Goodman on the right side. It's going to be a steal here for the Lady Cougars. No, Austin gets it back. She's going to drive left side, puts it up off the board. No good. Rebound goes to Hagan. She puts it back up. It's no good. Rebound. Hagan gets it again. Out to Goodman. Goodman gets it over in the right corner to Austin. She drives baseline now. Kicks out to Goodman. Goodman's got it over on the right side. It's going to be back out to Kirkpatrick. She's going to reset the offense for the Lady Scotties. It's a 2-3 Lady Cougar defense as well. Over to Goodman on the right side. In the corner, it goes to Austin. Austin's going to kick it back out to Kirkpatrick. 2 minutes in the game. It's a 2-0 Lady Cougar lead.
You can count on one thing. They play this zone. It will probably be a low-scoring game.
Kirkpatrick's got it top of the key. She's looking to drive, and she loses it, but she gets it back. Now it's off her legs. She's got it, and she's trapped at midcourt. It's a steal for the Lady Cougars. Here goes Adler the other way. She gives it off to Mason. She lays it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Mason. Timeout for the Lady Scotties. It's a 4-0 Lady Cougar lead. We will come back after a 30-second timeout on 103.1 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
We come back after that timeout. Kirkpatrick misses a 3 from top of the key. Rebound went to the Lady Cougars there as they're going to set up the offense. It's a 3-2 now zone for the Lady Scotties.
We beat the trap and had a 3-on-1 and got a wide open shot.
It's over on the left side. It goes the hallway inside to Adler. She lays it up and in off the board. That's a People's Bank shot for Adler. It's a 6-0 Lady Cougar lead.
Backside's got to watch the back door. I mean, she was wide open.
Here comes a trap again at half court. Kirkpatrick beats it. They try to get Strode, and it goes out of bounds.
Third turnover already.
They're just coming to trap at half court, and we're panicking, I feel like.
Well, what you do, don't cross the timeline. Wait behind half court and pass it where they can't trap you. You know, you can move either way and don't let them trap you.
Wetton has it on the left side, guarded by Austin. Now it goes over the right side of the hallway. Back out top to Wetton. Wetton's being guarded by Kirkpatrick. Goes to Mason on the left side. It's a trap now by Kirkpatrick. Goes in the corner to Wetton. She's got it on the baseline, guarded by Strode. Back to Mason. Back over to hallway on the right side. It goes in the corner. It goes to Wetton. Over to Mason. She cross-court pass over here to hallway. Adler has it on the right wing now. She's trying to get it inside. Backdoor cut was there by Wetton. She misses, then Ballou missed it as well, and they're going to get a foul here on Ballou. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 1 in the quarter. Jayla Crane's going to check in for the Scotties. She replaces Cynthia Austin.
And we're trapping. We're doing a good job, but we're not watching that back cut.
This is a different zone here now for the Lady Cougars. It's going to be Kirkpatrick with it in the backcourt. She's going to cross the time with it. Now she's going to be trapped over on the right side. She dribbles it into the right corner, and she's going to lose it out of bounds. It's going to stay with
She
the Lady
didn't pick
Scotties.
a dribble up that time. See, when they trap us at half-court line right there, they use that line for the third person, and you just can't, But we did. We went from side to side that time and beat it.
Goodman's got it, gives it off to Kirkpatrick. She's going to bring it back out top. She throws a cross-court pass to Crane. It was partially tipped. Mason tipped it. Crane throws another cross-court pass to Goodman.
That was dangerous.
Kirkpatrick gets it back. Now she's trapped at three-point line. It goes to Strode. She turned around. She drives down the lane, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds.
Wow.
And it's going to stay with the Lady Scotties.
Well, they call a block out of bounds. I thought they got her on the arm, but
Kerrigan Hagan's going to check in for the Scotties. She's going to replace Kayla Kirkpatrick. Crane's going to throw it in for the Scotties, Lady Scotties. She's looking to get in. Throws it out top to Strode. Over to Goodman on the right side it goes. Jordy gets it inside to Strode. Strode face up. It's no good. They're going to get a charge on Riley Strode. Her first, team foul number 3 in the quarter.
that's another turnover. That's 4. Well, she tried to play through Ballou that time because she got knocked down last time. I mean, they didn't call the foul. And
goes over to Wetton on the left side. Adler's going to get it out top of Key Carter by Crane. It's a man-to-man defense for the Lady Skies as Mason has it on the right side. Out top, it goes to Thompson, who just checked in the ball game for the Lady Cougars. It's going to be a steal for Carly Hagan. Hagan's got it on the right corner. She spin moves, goes in the lane, puts it up, and it's no good. Rebound goes to Adler for the Lady Cougars. She throws it ahead to Wetton. Wetton's got it on the left side. She's going to lay it up and in.
Yeah, we got it out and broke the press, and they got a snowbird as we missed quickly.
That's a People's Bank shot for the Lady Cougars. Strode has it. She loses it. Adler's got it coming the other way for the Lady Cougars. She's going to drive right side on Jordy Goodman. She puts it up, and it's fouled by Goodman. That's going to be her first, team foul number 4 in the quarter. Adler's going to go to the Baird free throw line where she is going to shoot 2.
They're 3 of 6 from the field here early, and we're 0 of 5. And we have 5 turnovers.
Adler's first free throw attempt is no good. Addison Norris is going to check in for the Scotties. She's going to replace Strode.
And Coach Kirkpatrick trying to find the right combination.
It's an 8-0. Lady Cougars lead. 2:55 left in the opening quarter as Adler's second free throw attempt is good as good. So it's Goodman, Norris, Kerrigan Hagan, Carly Hagan, and Crane for the Lady Scotties. And here comes the trap at half court. Goodman picks up a dribble. It's going to go into Hagan. Hagan had it underneath. Carly goes up with it. Her shot is good. That's a People's Bank shot for Carly Hagan. And the Scotties are on the board.
And see, Jordy waited at half court and passed it down rather than getting trapped. That was a good play by her.
Mason has the top of the key. It goes over on the left side to Wetton, being guarded by Norris. Adler's going to get it on top. Adler's going to drive right. She gets back out to Mason on the right side, being guarded by Goodman. They get it inside to Adler. She drives inside. She loses it, but they're going to get a foul here on Crane for the Lady Scotties.
Fifth foul on the Lady Scotties. I thought Adler had really lost control of the ball. It was a loose ball.
Clean steal.
Yeah.
Adler's going to go to the Baird free throw line where she's going to shoot 2 more. Her first free throw attempt is good. $2:20 left in the opening quarter as Adler's at the free throw line for 1 more. Her second attempt is good as well.
Her 5th point.
It's an 11-2 Lady Cougar lead as Kerrigan Hagan has it on the left side for Skies. Out goes to Goodman, over to Crane on the right side. Crane drives baseline. She's met by 2 Lady Cougars. She's trapped. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, they're changing defenses. They trapped a few and got a couple turnovers, and we beat it last time, so they've changed it. They've gone to a 1-2-2.
It's going to be Kerrigan Hagan to throw it in for the Lady Scotties. It's going to come into Carly Hagan. Out to Goodman it goes. It's going to go inside to Carly Hagan. She gets it over to Norris. Norris pump fakes over to Crane, over to Goodman on the right side. She's going to fire for three on the right wing. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety three-point shot there by Jordy Goodman. Cuts the deficit to 11-5.
Yeah, you got to have your hands ready, and Jordy was set to shoot when she received the pass. So
Mason's got it on the right side. She's going to fire up a three on the right side. It's no good. Long rebound goes to Crane for the Lady Skies. Crane's going to bring it in the front court. She's going to drive down the lane now. She's going to go to the rim and miss the shot, but she's going to be fouled.
We're going to get Wetton.
Going to get Wetton for the foul. Her first, team's second of the quarter. It's going to send Jayla Crane to the Baird free throw line where she is going to shoot two.
Yeah, that was Jayla Crane was very aggressive right then. That's what you got to do. And took it to the hoop.
She misses the first free throw as Kirkpatrick and Austin check back in for the Lady Skies. They replace Goodman and Kerrigan Hagan. Crane's at the Baird free throw line for one more. Her second attempt is no good as well. Rebound goes to Adler for the Lady Cougars. It's going to be Mason with it in the front court. It's a man-to-man Lady Scotty defense. Over it goes to Thompson. She loses it. They're going to get a foul here on Cynthia Austin. That's going to be her first, team sixth of this opening quarter. It's going to be Avery Thompson to go to the Baird free throw line to shoot two.
Cynthia reached in and knocked the ball loose, but then diving for the ball, she created the foul.
And Thompson's first free throw is no good.
That's just their second miss. This is her seventh and eighth free throw already this quarter.
Her second free throw. The rebound goes to Adler. She puts it back up and in.
She pushed Cynthia right in the back to get that rebound and no call. I mean, it plain.
That's a People's Bank shot as well as here comes the trap for the Lady Cougars. Austin's going to cross the timeline with it. She's going to be trapped. Out top it goes to Kirkpatrick in the circle. Over to Crane on the right side. She drives baseline, gets it into Carly Hagan. She puts it up, misses the shot. Rebound goes Norris. She puts it back up and in. It's a 13-7 Lady Cougar lead. Under a minute to go in this first quarter.
Should be 11-7 at the most. That last one, like you say, it's going to be physical.
Mason loses it. She's going to be trapped at half court. It's going to go on the right side to Thompson. They're going to get a walk here on the Lady Cougars.
She's the one I said earlier that walked at she shuffles her feet before she puts the ball down. That'll be the third turnover for the Lady Cougars.
Hampton's going to check in to replace Thompson. It's a 13-7 Lady Cougar lead. 34 seconds left in the opening quarter. Kirkpatrick gets it over to Austin. Austin crosses the timeline with it. She gets it over to Crane on the right side. She's going to fire a three. It's no good. Rebound goes to Austin. She lays it back up and in. That's a People's Bank shot, and that's going to be a timeout for Coach Detra Adler. She's going to take a 30-second timeout here at the end of the quarter as the Scotties go on a 7-2 run right there, Bruce.
Scotties have pulled it within four. They've attacked the basket. They started beating the trap and attacked the basket. So Coach has got to settle down. She's rotated them in. I believe they coached them up a little bit as they've been on the bench, for when they go back in, how to beat that trap. And we're getting open looks, and we're finishing a little bit better around the basket.
Yeah, as they're going to come out of this timeout with 23 seconds left. Here in this opening quarter, it's going to be Lady Cougar basketball.
Like we talk about, the difference in this ball game right now is free throw shooting. And of course, they got 2 to start the game, so we're 0 of 2, and they're 5 of 8.
It's going to be Kirkpatrick, Cynthia Austin, Jayla Crane, Addison Norris, and Carly Hagan for the Lady Skies as the Lady Cougars going to get the last shot in the quarter. Mason's got top the key. Goes over to Hampton on the right side. She drives, kicks it over to Hallway. Hallway drives. Now it's over to Mason on the right side. Adler comes and gets it with 6 seconds left. Out top it goes to Wetton. Wetton's got it on the right side. Gets the screen. Now she's going to drive with 2 seconds. 1 second. They're not going to get a shot off. That's going to be the end of the quarter. Nice defensive stand for the Lady Scotties there at the end of the quarter It's a 13-9 lead for the Lady Cougars. We'll be back after a 1-minute timeout on 103.1 FM WCOU Sports.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC?
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app. The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag, just $6.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $6.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
We're back here at Logan County High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 13-9 lead for the Lady Cougars after 1 quarter. Bruce?
We'll look at those stats real quick. 3 turnovers by the Lady Cougars in that first quarter. They were 4 of 8 from the field, 50%, 0 of 1 shooting the 3, 5 of 8 at the line, 63%, 5 rebounds, 1 offensive board. The Scotties had 5 turnovers, 4 of 11 from the field, 37%, 1 of 4 shooting the 3, 25%, 0 of 2 at the line, 7 rebounds, 5 offensive boards.
It's a 2-3 Lady Cougars on. As Kirkpatrick thinks about the 3-way out there. It's over to Goodman. Goodman gets back out top to Kirkpatrick, over to Austin on the right side. Austin's going to drive now down the lane. She's going to go up a shot. It's good. That's a People's Bank shot there for Cynthia Austin. And there's the Cynthia Austin we want to see.
Well, that's what we talked about. And she got that first one to go in. She had confidence on that drive and laid it right up, split the zone.
Lady Scotty's back within 2 of a 13-11 game. Adler has it for the Lady Cougars. Top key guarded by Goodman. It goes over the right side to Mason. Lady Scotty's picking up man-to-man this possession. It's Kirkpatrick now. Stroh picks up Mason. It goes inside to Blue. Blue makes a turn shot. No good. Rebound goes to Norris for the Lady Scotties. Gives it off to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick's going to race up the left side of the floor before the Lady Cougars get a trap. It's over to Goodman. She thinks about 3. Then it's Strode in the left corner. Over to Kirkpatrick, who fires a 3 in the left wing. It's going to be short. It's going to go to the Lady Cougars.
Good look.
Good look. Keep shooting it.
Well, we've been more aggressive after, about halfway through that first quarter. We got a little more aggressive and started getting to the basket and beating the trap.
Mason's got it for the Lady Cougars. She crossed the timeline. Mason gets it over in the corner there to Hallway. Get inside the blue. She loses it to steal for Jordy Goodman. Lady Sky's coming the other way with it. Kirkpatrick.
Turnover number 4 for the Cougars.
Austin has it on the left wing. She's trapped. Gets over to Goodman on the left side. Over to Strode on the right side. She fires up a 3 on the right wing. It's no good. Rebound goes to Norris for the Lady Skies. Out to Goodman, who's going to fire a 3 from the left wing. It's no good. Rebound goes to Ballou for the Lady Cougars. It's going to be Mason with it 4.
We're out rebounding them 10-6 right now. I mean, we're crashing the boards.
Mason has it on the right side. Adler comes and picks it up. Back to Mason as the Lady Cougars reset the offense. It's going to go to Adler on the right elbow. She's going to hand it off Ballou. Ballou's going to fire a 3 from the top of the key. It's no good. It's an air ball, and it's going to go to the Lady Scotties.
That's turnover number 5 for them. So the turnovers all even now at 5 apiece after we took their good old 5 times early and have taken care of it a little better lately in the last few minutes.
Kenley Stevens checks in for the Lady Skies, and also Natea Lightfoot. Kayla Kirkpatrick sits, and Strode sits. So it's Goodman, Stevens, Lightfoot, Norris, and Austin for the Lady Skies. Norris has the right ball. It's out to Goodwin. Over to Lightfoot on the left side. Out top to Goodwin it goes. Goodman's going to fire a 3 at the top of the key. It's good.
Scotties have their first lead, Chase.
That is an Aeros Safety 3-point shot, and here we are. It was 11-2 at one point. Now the Lady Skies are up 14-13. Mason's got it top of the key for the Lady Cougars. It's going to be a steal here for Lightfoot for the Lady Scotties. She picks it up, gets it off to Stevens. Stevens is going to go down the lane. She's going to lose it off her leg. Ooh, but they're going to give it to the Lady
slapped
Scotties.
It. Maybe we got a break.
We got a break right there.
We are quite a bit quicker than they are.
Lightfoot's going to throw it in for the Lady Scotties out to Goodman. Goodman's going to drive down the lane.
She fouled.
It's off to Stevens now. Back to Goodman at the top of the key. She thinks about it. She's going to drive, hands it off to Austin. Austin thinks about driving. Nice spin move. They're going to get a charge here on Austin. Wow.
That's her second.
Team's first of the quarter. That's going to send Kayla. They're not going to get Kirkpatrick to a scorer's table in time to get her out.
She stuck the chicken wing out and made a spin move, but not the hardest push we've seen tonight.
Mason has it. It's out top to Adler now, being guarded by Goodman's man-to-man defense. Over it goes to Mason on the right side, being guarded by Lightfoot. 4:50 left in the half. It's a 14-13 Lady Scotty lead. Hallway comes and gets it for the Lady Cougars. In it goes to Adler, and they're going to get a timeout here to the Lady Cougars. This is going to be a full timeout. We'll come back after a full timeout on 103.1 FM WCAU Sports after a 1-minute timeout.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
We're back at Logan County High School. Chase Landerman alongside Bruce Tribune. Lady Scotties lead 14-13 with 4:44 left in this half. It's going to be Stevens, Kirkpatrick, Norris, Goodman, and Lightfoot as Lightfoot taps the ball out of bounds there for the Lady Scotties.
I was telling you during the break, she came in the second half, I believe, down at Greenwood the other night. Very quick and she got quick hands. She gets a lot of, taps and on the ball.
Wetton's going to throw it in for Lakers. It comes in the blue underneath, but she's going to lose it, gets it back. Goodman's guarding her. Lady Scotty's playing some really good defense early on. Mason gets it over to Hallway on the left side. Mason gets it back out top. It's a 2-3 zone for the Lady Scotties now.
Well, they've attempted 2 threes, and one of them wasn't even close. So.
Blue has it on the right side for the Lady Cougars. It's going to be a backdoor cut. It goes to Wetton. She puts up a shot. It's no good. Rebound goes to Adler, and they're going to get a foul here on Jordy Goodman. Is it going to go on her? If so, that's her second. And that's who they're going to get it on. So that's going to be her second. Team foul number 2 in the quarter. Adler's going to go to the Baird free throw line where she is going to shoot 2.
She has 3 of 4 at the lines, has 7 points, and leads them with 5 rebounds. They only have 2 players with rebounds. Adler has 5 of them, and Ballou, the big girl, only has 2.
Adler's free throw attempt was good. I thought Goodman just got her arms just kind of tangled there with Adler.
Adler's the one that's the most physical. She's the one we were talking about a while ago that, she pushes and shoves a lot.
Her second free throw attempt is no good. Rebound goes to Crane for the Lady Skies. Adler's just a freshman as well, Bruce.
Yeah, I think she had a sister graduate last year.
As Stevens throws it over the top of Lightfoot's head, it's going to go out of bounds to the Lady Cougars.
Turnover number 6. First one we've had in a while.
It's a 14-14 tie. 4 minutes left in this opening half. It's going to be Mason with it in the front court for the Lady Cougars. Cross-court pass goes in the corner to Hallway. In the left corner, out top, it goes to Wetton. Over to Mason on the right side, now being guarded by Stevens. Goes to Ballou on the right wing. Ballou's looking to get inside to Adler, but she cannot. Now she's going to get inside to Adler. And Crane's going to come get the steal, and they're going to get a foul on the Lady Scotties. Wow. That's going to be Crane's second, the team's third of the quarter. 9-2. That's going to send Reese England into the ballgame for the Ladies, guys. She's going to replace Crane. It's going to be Adler to throw it in for the Lady Cougars. She's looking to get it. It's going to come into Blue, but Strode's going to get it. Blue's going to get it back. It's back to Adler in the right corner. She pump fakes and throw it to Blue at the elbow. Blue kicks out to Mason at top of the key. She's going to fire up a three. It's no good. Long rebound goes to Wetton for the Lady Cougars. Blue now has it back over on the left side. It goes to Mason out top to Adler. Adler doesn't shoot the shot. It goes over to Hallway. Hallway drives right side. She can't shoot it. It's back out top to Adler. Across the court pass goes to Wetton. She's going to fire a three from the left wing. It's good.
Well, you knew they'd eventually hit one.
Wetton makes that three. That is a Aeros Safety three-point shot. Puts the Lady Cougars back up 17-14. As that pass is going to be stolen here by Hallway. Hallway's going to go the other way, and she's going to lay it up. Missed the shot. It's going to be blocked by Kirkpatrick out of bounds. It's a 17-14 Lady Cougar lead.
Yeah, a little 4-0 run for the Cougars.
Norris going to check back in for the Scotties. She is going to replace Stevens.
Yeah, we were pretty small out there the last couple of trips. Get a little more size in.
Blue's going to throw it in for the Lady Cougars. It's going to come into Adler in the left corner. She's going to drive base on Kirkpatrick. She spin moves. She's looking to get somebody. Strode's going to get the steal, though. She coming up behind. Now it's Kirkpatrick up the right side. It goes to England. England's got on the right side. She's going to get back tipped. It's going to be out of her hands. It's going to be a steal for the Lady Cougars. It's in the hands of Wetton. Wetton's got it in the front court over to Blue. Strode gets the steal for the Lady Scotties on the other end. Now Kirkpatrick has it. And we're going to get an intentional foul here on Riley Strode. So that's going to be her second. Team's fourth of the quarter.
That's a shot and a ball. What she pitched the ball.
It was back and forth.
Yeah, but we got the steal. And
she got the steal and then just pushed.
Oh, I didn't know whether that Ballou had pushed her first and it was retaliation.
Ballou's going to shoot these free throws as well.
Yeah, she's 2 of 2. She shot the technicals. Yeah. Well, there's been a lot of pushing and shoving, and we talked about the difference in the fouls, and tempers flare sometimes, but you got to play under control.
As Ballou's first free throw attempt at the Baird free throw line was good, her second is good as well.
And we got the big lead, and we came back and got the lead back, and now we've let them go on.
They've went on a 6-0 run.
Exactly.
In about a minute and 30-second span here. It's going to be Lady Cougar basketball as well underneath.
Yeah, see, that's twice with the technical and then the intentional. They've got 2 shots in the ball.
Blue has it. It's over to Mason on the right side. Inside it goes to Adler. Cross-court pass goes there. Three-pointer by Hallway.
No, 2. Her foot was on the line.
And then there's going to be a foul here on the rebound as Wetton gets it. It's going to go on the Lady Scotties. That foul goes on England, her first team foul number 5 in the quarter, Bruce. It's going to be Wetton to the Baird free throw line where she is going to shoot 2. Her first attempt is no good. Crane's going to check in for the Lady Scotties. She's going to replace England. Wetton's got one more at the Baird free throw line. Her second attempt is in. 20-14 lead for the Lady Cougars. 2:30 left in this opening half. Austin has it on the right side. She's going to drive to the corner. Gets it, trying to get inside the Crane, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It's going to go to the Lady Scotties.
Yeah, the idea was good, but it just not a good pass.
It's going to be Kirkpatrick underneath for the Lady Scotties. It's going to come into Lightfoot in the right corner. Out to Crane. Crane's going to drive right. It's going to go to Lightfoot. She's going to fire up a 3 in the right corner. It's short. Rebound goes to Mason for the Lady Cougars. She's going to bring it to the front court now. Over to Hallway on the left side for the Lady Cougars. Inside to Adler in the lane. She gets it back out to Mason. Mason drives down the right side lane. She's going to go up with the shot. It's no good. Rebound's tipped around the hands of Adler. She's going to go back up with it. It's good. That's a People's Bank shot for Adler. It's a 22-14 Lady Cougar lead. It's a 9-0 Lady Cougar runs. Kirkpatrick cross timeline over to Lightfoot. Cross-court pass goes to Austin. Austin's going to fire up a three on the right side. It's going to be short. Rebound goes to Adler for the Lady Cougars.
Quick shot that time. We didn't set the offense and had nobody to rebound.
And they're going to get Hallway for a traveling violation here, so it's going to go back to the Lady Skies. Austin's going to sit for the Lady Skies as Kerrigan Hagan comes back in.
She just took too quick of a shot that time.
90 seconds left in the opening half as Kirkpatrick crossed the timeline with it against a 3-2 Lady Cougar defense here, it looks like. Back into a 2-3. Crane drives right side, goes up the shot. It's no good. Rebound goes North. She puts it back up and it's blocked. North saves it in underneath, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Cougars. Going to be Mason with it for the Lady Cougars.
Well, that's just the first jump ball we've had. We had about 20 the other night.
2-3 Lady Scotty defense as it goes over on the right side to Wet and throws it in the middle of the blue. Over in the corner to Mason, who fires up a three in the right corner. It's no good. Rebound goes to Adler. Adler for the Lady Cougars. She puts it back up, no good. Rebound goes to Lightfoot for the Lady Scotties. She's going to hand it off Kirkpatrick with under a minute to go in the half. Kirkpatrick gets it over to Lightfoot. Lightfoot's trap, cross-court pass to Hagan. She's going to fire up a three on the left wing. It's no good. Rebound goes to Adler for the Lady Cougars. She's going to bring it into the front court for the Lady Cougars.
She's almost got a double-double. 10 points and 9 rebounds.
Blue airballs a three-point shot, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Blue with 39 seconds left in the opening half.
Adler's 3 or 4 from the field, 4 or 6 from the line, 9 rebounds, 4 offensive boards in the first half.
I've got her for 10 points. One more board gets her a double-double in the first half.
That's what
Kirkpatrick's going to bring it in the front court. Looks like the Lady Skies are going to try to hold for the last shot here.
Well, we made that run and took the lead, and then let's let them run it right back out.
Kirkpatrick has it with 20 seconds at the top of the key. It's a 2-3 Lady Cougar zone. Out to Kirkpatrick again it goes. Kirkpatrick throws it to Lightfoot on the right wing. She's going to fire up a three. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety three-point shot there by Natea Lightfoot. Cuts the Lady Cougar.
Play good defense now for the last 5 seconds.
Mason has it on the left side for the Lady Cougar. She picked up her dribble. Crane gets it. Adler going to throw up one. It's no good. Lady Skies trailed by 5 at the half with a 22-17 lead for the Lady Cougars at the half. We will come back with our Don Franklin halftime show after a 2-minute timeout on 103.1 FM WCOU Sports.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you're ready for all Christmas all the time, tune to Santa 102.3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Santa 102.3.
Take your step down Candy Cane Lane with me. Run, run, Rudolph, better make the frog.
The Christmas station. Santa 102.3.
We're back here at Logan County High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 22-17 lead for the Lady Cougars here at halftime. We've got our Don Franklin halftime show as Bruce is finishing up our tabulations here. we don't got much for you in the first half, really, but Lady Scotties, it's kind of runs from both teams. An 11-2 run to open up for the Lady Cougars, then turned around 4, an 11-2 run for the Lady Scotties, and then Logan County goes on a 6-0 run. It ends up being a 5-point game here at the half, Bruce.
Well, statistically, when you look at the sheet, we're out shooting them from the floor. We have less turnovers. We're out rebounding them, but we're being outscored 9-0 at the charity stripe. So that's the difference in this ball game. And of course, we started off giving them the 2 on the technical, but the girls didn't quit. They fell behind, came back. We're just down 5. We can make that up. We just need to be a little bit tougher here in the second half.
Yeah, they fought really hard in that first half, and it paid off. I mean, you can see the fight and the youngness of this team, but they just keep fighting. Bruce, I'll let you get going with our half.
They do. Well, let's look at our Don Franklin halftime. Our La Nacional stats for Logan County. They jumped on top 32-9. We outscored them 9-8 in the second quarter to trail. They outscored us 9-8 to trail 22-17. They turned it over 10 times. They were 6 of 21 from the field for 29%, 5 of 15 shooting the 2 for 33%, 1 of 6 shooting the 3 for 17%. They got to the line 14 times, made 9 of those for 64%, 13 rebounds, 6 offensive boards. Brindley Adler leads them with 10 points. She had 9 rebounds, 4 offensive boards, 3 of 5 from the field, 4 of 6 at the line. Reese Wetton had 6 points. She had 1 rebound. It came on the offensive glass. 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 shooting the 3. She has her only 3-point basket. She was 1 of 2 at the line. Kyla Ballou had 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 offensive board, 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting a 3, 4 of 4 at the line. And Takaya Mason had 2 points and 1 rebound, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 shooting a 3. Nobody in foul trouble for the Lady Cougars as they had 2 whistled on them in the first quarter. For the Scotties, 8 turnovers on the night, 7 of 22 from the field, 32%, 4 of 10 shooting the 2 for 40%. They were 3 of 12 on their 3-point attempts, 14%. 0 of 2 at the line, 12 rebounds. They're being out-rebounded by 1, but we did pull down 7 offensive rebounds, so we gave ourselves some second-chance points, opportunities. Jordy Goodman led us in that first half with 6 points. She had 1 rebound. She was 2 of 4 from the field, all 3-point attempts. 4 points for Cynthia Austin. She had 1 rebound. It was an offensive board. 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3. Natalia Lightfoot had 3 points and 1 rebound, 1 of 2 from the field, both 3-pointers. Carly Hagan had 2 points, 3 rebounds, all on the offensive side, 1 of 4 from the field. And Addison Norris had 2 points. She leads us with 4 rebounds, 3 of those on the offensive glass. She was 1 of 2 from the field for her 2 points, a team total of 17. Jordy Goodman, Cynthia Austin, and Riley Strode all picked up, and Jayla Crane. 4 players picked up 2 fouls in that first half. So, but the Scotties trail here on the road in this 2A sectional, 22-17 to the Logan County Lady Cougars. These stats were brought to you by La Nacional. This has been our top Don Franklin halftime show. We'll be right back after this 2-minute timeout on WCLU Blue Sports.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag, just $6.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $6.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply.
It's a 22-17 lead for the Lady Cougars here at the half. This is our Don Franklin halftime show as the Lady Scotties fought hard in that first half. Started out down 6-0, 11-2. Come back and retook the lead, Bruce, at 14-13 and just gave up a little run at the end of the half. But all in all, Bruce, with the technical foul to start the game and an intentional foul in the second quarter, we're right there.
Well, and like say, we had 4 starters. Three starters and one of our best players off the bench picked up 2 fouls, so they had to sit down. And if we can, play a little, create a fewer fouls and play good defense, and Logan's not shooting that ball. We should be able to get ourselves back in the game. I think we do have to get aggressive, go to the basket and finish, and we did that. We talked about that before the game with Cynthia. She's done that tonight, and we're seeing the ball. We just need to get Kayla off the snide now and let her see a three-pointer go through. And
it's just going to take one.
Exactly.
Well, and also the ladies guys just need to beat the press, that trap at half court.
Well, that hurt us early in that first quarter, I thought. We beat it a time or two, and they backed out of it.
They've not been in it for a little bit. It's been more of a zone game on both sides.
Right, and that's why this 22-17. Neither team's really shooting the lights out tonight.
It's really going to be the first team to 40 in this game, kind of
like the
other night.
Yeah, more than likely. If somebody gets to 40, 40 points will probably win this ball game.
I'd say 40 points will win this ball game, as it looks like the ladies Scotties are going back to their starters. As Carly Hagan's going to start this second half. I don't believe we saw her in that second quarter much. It looked like she was down there on the sideline stretching a little bit. Maybe had a cramp or something.
Yeah, and she's one of our better rebounders. She had 3 offensive boards in that first half. Of course, Addison Norris came off the bench and got 4 rebounds, 3 offensive boards, and rebounding, just wanting to do it, getting yourself positioned and putting 2 hands on that basketball.
Lady Cougars will come out to start this half with their starters as well, as it will be Lady Scotty basketball to open up this third quarter. It's going to be Kirkpatrick, Strode, Austin, Goodman, Hagan for the Lady Scotties.
Yeah, I'd like to get a score here on the first possession, get a little bit closer and keep the pressure on.
It's going to be the same 5 starters for Logan County: Hallway, Wetton, Ballou, Adler, and Mason. Adler almost has a double-double to start this half.
They, of course, I think they only played, 1 player off the bench, maybe 2?
They played Thompson and Hampton off the bench. So they
right.
played 7 players to the Ladies guys have played 10 or 11, I believe, in that first half. Strode's got it in the left corner for the ladies guys. She's looking to get it inside to Goodman. It's back up top to Austin. Over on the left corner, it goes to Goodman. Into Hagan at the elbow. She's going to drive left. They're going to get a foul here on the Lady Cougars, which I didn't see much there at all.
I didn't either. Well,
that foul goes on Hallway, her first, team first of the second half.
Well, maybe they'll reverse it. Maybe they saw how many they called.
Kirkpatrick's going to throw it in for the Lady Scotties. It's going to come into Austin. She's going to put up about a 6-footer in the lane. It bounces around and in. Nice inbounds play there for the Lady Scotties.
Yeah, right inside the foul line and knocked it down. Nobody around her. Nice pass. Good finish.
22-19 lead for the Lady Cougars.
The Scotties have come out man. They're not in the zone this time.
It's going to be over on the left side to Wetton. She's looking. Hagan's on her. Out top it goes to Adler. Left side it goes to Hallway. Being guarded by Austin. Blue's going to get at the top of the key. She's going to drive left now. Kicks it in the corner to Mason. She pump fakes now, drives, kicks it out to Adler at the top of the key. Now she's going to drive right side. She's going to look for Mason. She's trying to get to Mason. Can't get it to her. Now does.
Yeah,
Mason.
She's wanting to post up Jordy.
And now she does. She's going to go, and they're going to get a foul here on Goodman.
Looked like a lot of ball, but I saw, because she is such a physical player. They are going to, whoever's guarding her, they're going to try to get her posted up. And Adler, this will be her 7th and 8th trip to the line already in this game.
That's Goodman's third foul as well.
Yeah,
Team's first of the quarter.
That was a big foul because Jordy's our best three-point shooter.
Adler's at the Baird free throw line where she is going to shoot 2. Her first attempt is good.
That's her 10th point. She got her double-double now. 3 of 5 from the field, 5 of 8 at the line.
Adler's second free throw attempt at the Baird free throw line is no good. Rebound goes inside the hallway, and they're going to get a foul on the Lady Scotties.
That's going to be on Austin. That'll be her third, I guess.
That's her third, team's second of the quarter. And here comes Lightfoot and Crane into the game for the Lady Scotties. Going to replace both of them, Goodman and Austin. As we talked about for the Ladies, guys, was foul trouble. Now we've got 2 with 3.
Yeah, within the first minute, we picked up 2 players with 3 fouls.
Mason gets it. It's a steal here by Carly Hagan. Kirkpatrick comes and gets a 3-on-2 break for the Ladies, guys. Crane's got it on the left side. She's going to get inside. The Lightfoot is going to lay it up and in.
Nice pass. They ran the fast break the way it's supposed to be run.
That's a People's Bank shot for Lightfoot, and all of a sudden it's a 2-point game for the Lady Scotties. 23-21. Mason's got top key being guarded by Lightfoot. Adler's going to get it underneath. She kicks it in the corner to Wet. Now it's inside to Adler. She faces up. It's out to Blue for a 3 on the right wing. It's short. Rebound goes to Kirkpatrick for the Ladies, guys. She's off to the races. Back tip there. It's going to be a turnover, and they're going to get a foul on Kirkpatrick. And Bruce, that's her third.
No, I've just got her with 2.
Oh, 2, excuse me.
That was a frustration foul.
Caught in the wrong spot, really, right there more than anything.
They got the back tap on her, and it was more frustration. It just –
fouls are now, Bruce. I'm going to go ahead and say it, and I don't complain. 14-3 as Ballew's got it on the left side.
But that was a foul. I question one on this end.
Adler puts the spin move up. It's no good. Rebound goes to Crane for the Lady Scotties. Crane's going to bring it up the right side of the floor quickly here. She's going to pick up her dribble. It's going to go to Kirkpatrick, who thinks about the 3, doesn't shoot. It's over to Lightfoot. Lightfoot's going to fire up 3 in the left wing. It's an air ball. Rebound goes to Crane, though. She's there for it. Kicks it out to Strode. Now she's left wide open for 3. She'll pull it. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety 3-point shot for Riley Strode. The Lady Scotties retake the lead. Timeout, Lady Scotties. That's going to be a 30-second timeout, Bruce. The Lady Scotties retake the lead.
That's our 4-3, and, found the open defender. They last trip down, they posted Adler up on the left side of the basket. They wanted to get her posted up. She turned and tried to put it up with that left hand, and it came off. And she'd only missed 1 shot till then, but the scoreboard's gone out. I guess it got somebody tripped over it.
I'm hoping we didn't lose signal up here, which we did not.
Everything's
so we're good. The scoreboard just went out.
And he's yet to figure. There it comes on.
Maybe.
Well, the score box came
there
on. It was off. It was just so. But we've gotten off to the good start. We just want to play good defense. We've got to quit fouling, though.
It's a 7-1 run to open up this half as well.
We don't have the size, but we've got the quickness, and some of the rebounds have been going to the floor, and we've been beating them to the ball. And
they just got the grit, the effort.
They are. This group
fight.
right here is not very big, but they play hard.
They get the 50-50 balls, and it's going to be into the front court. It's going to be Hampton checks in for the Lady Cougars. Adler's going to get it to the corner. It goes to Wet.
She just walked.
They're going to get her for stepping on the sideline.
That'll be all right. That's her 12th turnover. We went zone that possession. We're switching up on defenses. We've been open with the man-to-man or lady-to-lady, whatever, and then we went zone that possession, try to confuse them.
Kirkpatrick's got it in the front court for the Lady Scotties. It's going to go to Lightfoot on the right side. She mishandles it, gets it back. It's going to be to Hagan at the top of the key. Carly Hagan, that is. Over to Kirkpatrick. She's going to reset the offense. Kirkpatrick gets it over to Crane on the left side. Crane picks up her dribble. She's going to be left wide open. She fires up a 3. It's no good. Rebound's going to be tipped by Ballou, and it's going to be Lady Scotty basketball.
These little young players have no fear, do they? They left her alone, so then she put it up there.
It's going to be Lightfoot throwed in for the Lady Scotties into Strode. Over to Crane. Lightfoot's going to get in the corner. She's going to fire up a 3 in the right corner. It's good.
She now leads us with 8 points, 2 threes.
That's an Aeros Safety 3-point shot. The Lady Scotties take their biggest lead of the night at 27-23. Lightfoot's going for the steal here.
With a steal.
It's going to go in the corner blue. It's going to go inside to Adler. It's going to be a tap there by Crane. Crane gets the steal. It's in Lightfoot's hands down. They're going to get a foul here on Hallway. Her second, team foul number 2 in the quarter. It's going to be Lady Scotty basketball.
Right now, it's just quickness. They've got quick hands, and this bunch is putting some little life into the Scotties.
Crane's got it on the left side for the Lady Scotties. She's going to drive down the lane now. They're going to get an illegal screen on Riley Strode. That's going to be her third. Team foul number 4 in the quarter. Norris is going to get off the bench for the Lady Scotties. She's going to come in and replace Strode. That's the third Lady Scotty now with 3 fouls.
Well, you know, we talked about we've had a lot of fouls, but our subs have played well. They've got us the lead.
It's a man-to-man defense for the Lady Scotties in the corner. It's now to Adler. She drives baseline, kicks it out the hallway. She's going to drive down the lane, kicks it to blue. It's over for a three-pointer by Hampton. It's no good. Rebound goes to Crane for the Lady Scotties. She throws it ahead to Lightfoot. Lightfoot's got on the right side. She picks up her dribble. Back to Crane. Crane's left all alone. She's going to get off to Lightfoot.
I thought she was going to shoot it.
I thought she was too. Crane has it on the right, now it's in the hands of Carly Hagan. Back cut by Kirkpatrick. She's going to go to the rim, lay it up and
Another
in.
nice pass, and Kayla's that's her first basket of the season.
That's a People's Bank shot for Kayla Kirkpatrick to
Scotty's up by 6.
Lady Scotty lead.
We've held him to 1 point this quarter right now.
Wetton gets it over to Hampton.
There's a steal.
It's going to be almost a steal for the Lady Scotties. Blue now has it. She's now trapped it. They're going to go for a jump ball. It's going to be a steal for the Lady Scotties. No. Hampton gets it back blue. Now it's Adler inside. Puts the spin moving lane. She loses it. And here comes Lightfoot for the steal. Now the Lady Scotties got the steal. And they're going to get a traveling violation on the Scotties.
Are you kidding me?
He called that from all the way across the floor.
And one of the officials on this side of the court just sort of shook his head.
Wow.
Jeez. What? She didn't try to get up. As she caught, the ball came in her lap, and she just,
Hampton's going to check into the ball game. Or excuse me, not Hampton. Thompson replaces Ballou, so the Lady Cougars are going a little smaller lineup here too. Adler's going to be at the 5 now as Mason checked back in the game as well. Hallway has it on the left side for the Lady Cougars. She's looking, gets it over in the corner to Wetton. She drives baseline, goes to rim, puts up a little floater. It's good.
Yeah.
29-25 lead for the Lady Scotties. Hagan has it underneath. She goes to the rim, lays it up, and it's partially blocked. She's going to get it back. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Cougars with 3:10 left in the quarter.
You know, down on that baseline. Got to put your foot on that baseline, make them go. Don't give that baseline up.
Stevens checks in for the Lady Scotties. She's going to replace Kirkpatrick. It's going to be Crane to throw it in for the Lady Scotties underneath.
You know what you're hoping, as many players we play, that we're going to be fresh in the fourth quarter.
Crane's going to throw it in Norris, and that's a quick 5-second call underneath as well. It's going to the Lady Cougars.
That was our 11th turnover.
Mason with it in the front court. It goes over on the left side of the hallway now. She's looking for Adler underneath, but can't get it to her. Mason gets it over to Thompson. Back out, cross-court pass is going to be tipped in the hands of Mason. Over it goes to Hallway. Now they're looking to get inside to Adler, and they don't. Wetton has it in the middle of the lane. Over to Hallway. 3 minutes left in the quarter as Adler gets in the lane, goes up with the shot. It's good, but they're going to get her for a traveling violation.
And that's a correct call. She dropped her shoulder, and when she did, she created contact, and that made her shuffle her feet.
It's Stevens, Crane, Kerrigan, Hagan, Addison, Norris, and Carly Hagan for the Lady Scotties. Stevens has it in the front court for the Lady Scotties. It's going to be in the hands of Carly Hagan. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, it wasn't a good pass. We really weren't right there.
Crane's going to throw it in for the Lady Scotties. Cross-court pass goes to Kerrigan Hagan over to Stevens. It's going to be a trap here. It's going to go to Crane on the right side. Crane tried to throw a cross-court pass to Hagan. It's a steal for the Lady Cougars. Mason's got it in the front court. She's going to throw it in the corner to Thompson. She loses it. It's going to be out top for a Mason 3. No, it's going to go in the corner for a Hallway jumper. It is good. That's her first points of the game. It's a 29-27 lead.
Made that extra pass.
Stevens gets it in the front court for the Lady Scotties. She's going to drive down the lane, puts up a wild shot. It's no good. Rebound goes to Adler. Mason's going to get it on a run out. But she's met by two Scotties. She's going to lay it up and in. It's going to be a full timeout for Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick. We will take a 1-minute timeout and come back on 103.1 FM WCOU Sports.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
We're back here at Logan County High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 29-29 game. 1:52 left in this third quarter as the Lady Cougars are in a midst of a 6-0 run, as now the Ladies guys have put the starters in besides Addison Norris is still in there for one Lady Scotty starter. Right now as Hagen's back on the end of the bench down there.
Been a game of runs.
Austin gets it for the Ladies guys. She's driving baseline, kicks out to Norris. She thinks about shots. Out to Kirkpatrick, over to Goodman on the left side. Over to Austin in the corner. She drives, kicks it to Kirkpatrick, over to Norris. In the middle to Austin. Back out to Kirkpatrick. It's going to be a ball. It's going to be saved by Kirkpatrick. She picks up a dribble. It's over to Austin on the right side. Over to Norris in the right corner. It's going to go into Strode. Just too long of a pass. It's going to be a steal for the Lady Cougars.
13th turnover. Cougars have 14.
Mason's got it for the Lady Cougars. Over on the left side, it's going to Thompson. She drives baseline, puts it up, and in, and a foul. Foul goes on Austin. That's her fourth. Team foul number 5 in the quarter.
Cynthia just let her give her a ball fake, and she got around her and opened for the layup, and she chasing her. She got that foul as she stopped to shoot the layup. It just tough luck.
Thompson's going back to the Baird free throw line where she's going to shoot one. Her free throw attempt's no good. Rebound goes to Lightfoot for the Lady Scotties.
Got to move those feet.
Here comes that press again for the Lady Cougars. Goodman gets it. Cross-court pass goes Kirkpatrick over to Lightfoot. Back to Kirkpatrick. She throws it over to Goodman on the left side. She's going to fire up a three on the left wing. It's no good. Rebound goes to Norris for the Lady Scotties. Back out to Kirkpatrick. She's going to drive down the lane. Nice move. Up and under. It's good. That's a People's Bank shot for Kayla Kirkpatrick.
The Scotties are passing. They're moving the ball. They're getting it around and getting the open look.
Tied at 31, under a minute to go in this third quarter. Adler gets it on the left side for the Lady Cougars. She's going to drive. It's over to Mason on the right wing, being guarded by Kirkpatrick. In the corner, it goes to Wet. Back over to Mason. Mason's looking to get it to Adler, and she does. Adler's got a spin move, baseline, goes up the shot. It's no good. Rebound's tipped there by the Lady Scotties. It's going to go to the Lady Scotties, though.
We got a call that time. I think we tipped that out of the Logan player's hand.
22 seconds left in the quarter. Lightfoot's going to get it in the front court for the Lady Scotties. Need to slow down, take the last shot right here. It's a trap. Lightfoot gets it back on the right side.
Or a good look. If you get a good look, go ahead.
Lightfoot picks up, gets it inside to Goodman. Goodman's going to tip it back out with 7 seconds left. Strode's going to fire it up from the elbow. It bounces right out. She gets her own rebound. She gets it back out to Goodman. She's going to fire a three at the left wing. It's no good. It's a 31-31 game here as we go to the Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. We will come back after a 1-minute timeout. 103.1 FM WCOU Sports.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
We're back here at Logan County High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 31-all game here as we go into the Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. As it's going to be Lightfoot, Kirkpatrick Strode, Carly Hagan, and Jordy Goodman for the Lady Scotties to open up this fourth quarter. It's going to be Adler, Holloway, Mason, Wet, and Ballou for the Lady Cougars as Bruce is finishing up our third quarter stats. We'll get them here in just a second. Lady Cougars open the ball to start this fourth quarter as Adler has it on the right wing for the Lady Cougars, being guarded by Goodman. It's a man-to-man defense. Adler picks up a dribble. She's looking for somebody, gets it off to Wetton. Wetton's going to drive down the middle of the lane, puts up a floater off the board and in.
She now has 10.
Puts the Lady Cougars back up 2 at 33-31. Here comes that trap again as Goodman gets it on the left side in the corner. Strode. Strode was looking inside, couldn't get it. Nobody. It's a bad pass by Strode in the hands of Adler. She's going to bring it in the front court for the Lady Cougars. It's over to Mason. Now it's out top to Blue. She thought about three. She's going to drive down the lane now. Kicks in the corner to Wetton. Wetton drives baseline. She's met by Carly Hagan. Back out to Holloway. Mason's going to get it out top for the Lady Cougars. She drives down the lane, puts up a floater off the board, misses it. She gets her own rebound back. It's in the hands of Wetton. She goes back up and is fouled. That foul is on Carly Hagan, her first, team's first.
Real quick,
quarter.
Glasgow had 13 turnovers through three quarters, 13 of 35 from the field, 37%, 5 of 17 shooting the three, 29%, 0 of 2 at the line, 22 rebounds, 10 offensive boards.
Wetton's first free throw at the Baird free throw line is good.
Logan County, 14 turnovers, 10 of 29 from the field, 34%, 1 of 8 shooting the three, 13%, 10 of 17 at the line, 59%, 15 rebounds, 7 offensive boards.
Second free throw's no good. Rebound goes to Holloway for the Lady Cougars. Mason gets it back. She fires up a three on the left wing. It's no good. Rebounds in the hands of Jordy Goodman for the Lady Scotties. Quickly ahead to Kirkpatrick. There's going to be a trap here at half court again. Cross-court pass goes to Lightfoot. Another cross-court pass to Kirkpatrick. She thought about three. She's going to drive baseline now. Nice pass to Carly Hagan, who's going to lay it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Carly Hagan.
You know, Kayla's quit taking the three. She's faking the three. They know she likes shooting. She's been getting to the glass and laying it in, and then they drew the defense and made a great pass.
It's Mason with the top key. It's Coach Detra Adler is going to call a timeout here. This is going to be a 30-second timeout, Bruce, as the Lady Scotties trail by 1 here early on.
Each team with 2 timeouts left. They have 2 fulls. Scotties have 2 fulls also. Yeah, well, it's close, and you know, it's gonna who wants it. And like we talked about earlier, hopefully will be a little bit fresher down the stretch here because, you know, our players have played less minutes with the substitutions that we've had and the foul trouble.
You worry about the foul trouble though at this point, as you got Austin, who's been sitting on the bench now for probably 4 minutes with 4 fouls.
But, Chase, we've played as well for our subs as we have with our starters tonight. I mean, they've contributed just as much.
It's going to be Logan County basketball after the timeout. 6:23, 8 left in the Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. It's going to come in to Mason, being guarded by Lightfoot. It's going to go over to Wetton on the left side, being guarded by Carly Hagan. Adler's going to get it underneath trap. It's going to go out for a Holloway. Long two. It's good. It's a 36-33 lead. Quickly, the Lady Skies are in the front court. Crane's got it. She drives down the lane. They're going to get her for a traveling violation.
I thought she passed it on the – oh, well. Turnover number 15.
It's a 3-point Lady Cougar lead. Mason's got it in the front court for the Lady Cougars. It's over to Thompson on the right side. She loses it, and they're going to get a foul here on Kirkpatrick.
She reached and blocked her.
Her third, team second of the quarter.
She went to get the steal, and then she put it on the floor, and she caught her with her arm. That's
Mason's going to have it for Lady Cougars.
We're going to play zone on the out of bounds.
Adler gets it back out top to Mason. Mason drives right, picks up a dribble in the corner. It goes to Thompson. She puts up a floater that bounces around and in.
Thompson's got 6 points this half. She's been key, 3 for 3.
Kirkpatrick gets it over to Goodman on the left side. She thought about 3. Back out top to Kirkpatrick. She kicks it over to Lightfoot on the right side. Over to Kirkpatrick. Now she's going to fire up 3 on the right wing. It's no good. Long rebound is going to be in the hands there of Thompson, but she loses it, and it's going to go back to the Lady Scotties off the jump ball.
Good hustle by Crane. Got on the floor. And
Norris is going to check in for the Lady Scotties. She's going to replace Crane.
That gives a little more size. Addison's rebounded really well, got 1 basket. She just doesn't look to shoot when she put it back when she gets that rebound. She looks to kick it out.
It's a crucial stretch for the Lady Scotties as well. It's a 38-33 lead. Lightfoot's going to fire for 3 on the left wing. It's off. Rebound goes to Carly Hagan for the Lady Scotties. She's going to lose it, and Hallway's going to get it, and now it's in the hands of Wetton. And it's going to be tapped out of bounds by Lightfoot. It's going to go to the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, Scotties are needing a basket.
Need a defensive stop right here. This is a big possession. It's going to be a 2-3 zone here by the Lady Scotties. As here comes Mason into the front court. It's going to go over to Wetton on the left wing. Being picked up there by Goodman. She drives, lose it, and it's going to be in the hands of Hallway. She drives down the lane, gets it over to Thompson. They're going to get her for a traveling violation.
That's turnover number 15 for them. 31 turnovers by both clubs here tonight.
Here comes Austin and Strode back in the game for the Ladies. Guys, they replace Carly Hagan and Natea Lightfoot.
Oh, this is probably about as big as we can get right now.
It's going to be Kirkpatrick with it into the front court for the Ladies. Guys, 4:45 left in the ball game. The Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. Norris is going to get underneath. She's going to put it up, miss the shot. Rebound goes to Adler for the Lady Cougars.
Got to use that backboard.
Mason's got it in the front court now. She drives, kicks it off the hallway. It goes in the corner to Wetton. She drives baseline, goes up and under, and puts it up no good. Rebound to Norris for the Lady Scotties.
She shot that with 2 hands from under the basket.
Hallway picks up Kirkpatrick full court. Kirkpatrick's going to go in the front court, and they're going to get Hallway for the foul. Her third. Team foul number 1 in the quarter.
5th in the game.
Yeah. 5th of the game for the Lady Cougars.
No one in foul trouble for the Cougars except her. She's got 3 of their 5.
Yeah. Goodman gets it over on the left side for the Ladies guys. Out top to Austin. It's a 2-3 zone for the Lady Cougars. It's over to Goodman. She drives, puts up a floater from the elbow. It's banked in. That's a People's Bank shot there for Jordy Goodman. The lead is now back to 3 for the Lady Cougars.
8 for Jordy. Did she call it?
It's going to go over on the right side to Thompson, and it's going to be, she picked up a dribble. Kirkpatrick almost gets the steal.
Yeah, she just couldn't get it away from her.
It's over to Mason on the right side for the Lady Cougars. Out top, it goes to Wetton.
That game we played the other night, that would have been a jump ball.
Hallway now has it. Backdoor cut there by Hampton. She's going to get called for nothing, and now it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Cougars.
We had, heck, was it probably 15 in the girls' game the other night?
It was a lot. It's going to be Thompson to throw it in for the Lady Cougars. It's going to come into Mason. Mason pump fakes, now drives. She's not going to take a shot. Out to Adler. Adler's going to drive down the lane, puts up a floater. It's no good, but she is fouled. It's on Kirkpatrick, her 4th now, team 3rd of the quarter. It's going to send Brinley Adler to the Baird free throw line where she's going to shoot 2.
5 of 8.
As her first free throw attempt is good.
Do you like the new change where you don't have the 1-and-1, you just go to 2? Everything's a 2-shot foul now.
I think it takes some of the pressure off.
It probably does, but I don't.
I like the 1-and-1.
I do too, because there's an opportunity. You know, if you're late in the game, you hadn't fouled somebody, you can foul.
Adler's second free throw attempt's no good. And they're going to get Jordy Goodman for stepping on the baseline.
I wonder he didn't tee her up. She slammed the ball down too. Not hard, but some of the calls, he's looking at her. Maybe she did. She turned quickly.
I think she did, Bruce. It's going to be wet to throw it in for the Lady Cougars. It's going to come out top to Mason. In the middle, it goes to Adler. She faces up.
Tough break.
It's going to be out top to
She
Thompson.
walked. They got it.
They got to walk. It's a 39-35 lead for the Lady Cougars. 3:23 left in O'Reilly Dental Group fourth quarter.
Didn't hurt us. We got it back.
That's two Lady Scotties, though, now, Bruce, with 4 fouls. Hampton's going to check back in for the Lady Cougars. She replaces.
Well, she's going to the locker room. She must have had an injury.
Goodman's going to bring it up for the Lady Scotties. It's over to Austin on the left side. In the corner, it goes to Strode. They tried to get into Goodman, couldn't do it. Now Austin has it back out top for the Lady Scotties. Over to Goodman on the left side. In it goes to Strode. She lays it up, misses the shot. Rebound goes to Holloway for Lady Cougars. Quickly the other way. Here comes Thompson. Out top, it is to Mason now. Over on the left side to Holloway.
Riley was making that shot the other night. Just threw it across the goal.
Out top to Mason. Under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Kirkpatrick got it top. Is guarding Mason at the top of the key. Goes over on the left side to Holloway.
They're just slowing
They're
it
just
down.
going to play stall ball right here,
yeah,
I believe. Now it's in the hands of Hampton. She throws a cross-court pass back to Holloway.
We're going to have to come out and guard. We can't stay back.
It's going to go to Hampton. Now it's going to be in the hands of Mason. As Mason picks up her dribble and they're got the Holloway. Now it's over to Hampton. She thinks about it. Now she's going to drive down the lane. Goes the rim, lays it up. It's no good, but she is fouled.
Just fouled out. I'm pretty sure. She knows it.
Austin's 5th foul with 2:23 left in this ball game. It's the team's 4th of the quarter.
She fouls out, as you said, with 2:23 to go. She was 3 of 5 from the field tonight. 0 of 1 shooting 3. Had 1 offensive rebound for 6 points.
It's going to be Alicia Hampton to the Baird free throw line where she's going to shoot 2.
First time she's been there tonight.
That's her first free throw attempt. Is no good.
But what I was saying, if you're late in the game and you hadn't committed that 17 foul, you can foul in hopes of maybe them missing the front end and getting the ball back.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just, which way you want to look at it. That probably speeds the game up some.
Hampton's second free throw attempt's no good as well. Rebound to Goodman for the Lady Skies. 2:20 to go. And that pass is going to go to Kirkpatrick over to Lightfoot. Back out top to Goodman, over to Lightfoot. In the corner, Kirkpatrick. She's going to fire a 3 in the right corner. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety 3-point shot by Kayla Kirkpatrick. Quick timeout.
Have to be a fool.
By the Lady Scotties.
That's 4 of them. We only got 1 left.
And that, Bruce, is Kayla Kirkpatrick's first 3 of the year.
Well, let's hope that gets her eye back.
Perfect time.
Well, she's had a decent night. 7 points tonight. She's 3 of 6 from the field. 1 of 4 shooting the 3. But that got her a lot better open look because she'd been driving and finishing, and that she got the spot up and got an open look that time instead of rushing it.
Yeah, and the Lady Scotties, Bruce, have only shot 2 free throws in this game tonight.
Yeah, 0 for 2 at the line. Yeah,
But it's just a 1-point game, 39-38. We're almost to the 40-point mark that we talked about at halftime.
That's what we said. 40 points may win it.
If you're listening into us on 103.1 FM and 1490, you can also watch our live stream on WCLUradio.com/ScottySportsBlue. As it will be Strode, Lightfoot, Norris, Kirkpatrick, and Goodman for the Lady Scotties after this timeout.
Well, it's been, as we said, been a game of runs, and they started off the fourth quarter on a little run. Maybe we can finish this run out that we've started.
It's a 39-38 game, 2:10 left in the Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. The Lady Scotties are in a bit of foul trouble. Cynthia Austin fouled out with 2:23 left in this ball game. And Kirkpatrick's got 4 as well. It's going to be Lady Cougar basketball after the timeout. It's going to come into Mason.
Just sound defense is what we want. Get a stop.
It's over to Adler on the left wing. Under 2 minutes to go now, being guarded by Norris. It comes out to Hampton. Hampton crosses over into the lane. Back out top to Mason. They're just looking to run a little clock right here.
I don't really understand that. They were scoring the ball, and
Adler comes and gets
they're
it.
bad on her. She uses that chicken wing a lot, and she.
Mason has it on the right side, being guarded by Lightfoot. It's going to go in the hands of Adler now. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter.
Next foul for them is 2 shots. She's telling her to back it out.
Wetton picks up her dribble. Now she's lost. Gets it over to Hampton. Being guarded by Goodman. Coach,
timeout.
It's going to be a full timeout.
And that was both teams with 1 timeout left.
We will come back on 103.1 FM after a 1-minute timeout on WCOU Sports.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Alongside Bruce Tribune, it's a 1-point Lady Cougar lead at 39-38. It's Lady Cougar basketball, 1:25 remaining in the Raleigh Dental Group fourth quarter. Wetton's looking to throw it in for the Lady Cougars. Going to come into hallway, back to Wetton as Reese England checks into the ball game for the Lady Skies, and they're going to get a foul on England. Her second, team's 5th of the quarter.
2 shots.
It's going to be Wetton to the Baird free throw line where she is going to shoot 2. She's 2 of 4 on the evening. We're going to play the foul game for the next minute and 20 seconds, I believe. Wetton's first free throw attempt at the Baird free throw line is no good.
That's 3 in a row they've missed.
Here comes Kirkpatrick, Strode, Carly Hagan back into the game. They replace England, Crane.
Yeah, Lightfoot will stay in.
Lightfoot will stay in. Kerrigan Hagan will sit as well. One more at the Baird free throw line for Wetton.
Got a box out here.
It's up, and it's good. It's a 40-38 lead for the Lady Cougars as Lightfoot brings it in the front court for the Lady Skies. Over to Goodman. Goodman's got top of the key. 1:15 left in the Raleigh Dental Group fourth quarter.
See, they can play tight. They can foul. They've got 3 to get.
Lightfoot's going to fire for 3. It's no good. Rebound's going to be saved by Strode in bounds. It's going to be a steal here for the Lady Skies as the Lady Cougars tried to steal it. And they're going to get a foul here on hallway, her 4th.
Well, that doesn't
only
hurt.
The second foul, though.
See, they've still got 3 to give. I mean,
I'm not sure why they tried to save that ball down in there, Bruce, in the corner. There's 1 minute left now in the Raleigh Dental Group fourth quarter. It's going to come into Goodman. It's a 2-point Lady Cougar lead, 40-38. Goodman picks up a dribble, gets it over to Lightfoot on the left side. In the corner, Kirkpatrick over to Lightfoot. She's going to fire up a 3 on the left wing. It's no good. Rebound to Strode, and they're going to get Strode for a foul. Her 4th. Team foul number 6 in the quarter.
And look who's going back to the line for their 11th and 12th shot.
Adler will be at the Baird free throw line to shoot 2.
6 of 10 so far.
About 60% actually, but
that's
closer
correct.
to 50.
Correct. She's 3 of 7 from the field.
Adler's first free throw attempt at the Baird free throw line is up and away and no good. Bounced off.
Part of this may be what I'm talking about. They're a little tired.
They're getting a little tired.
You got to bend those knees, and I've never understood why you turn backwards to the line and you see the shooters shoot.
Adler's second free throw attempt at the Baird free throw line is short, but it bounces in.
I guess you know when to step in. Scotties need to get a basket and then a stop or a 3.
It's a 41-38 game. Lightfoot has it. Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick is taking her final timeout of the game here with 42.5 seconds left here, and it's a 3-point game. What will the Lady Skies do here? Will they go for a quick 2.
Well, there's still a minute left.
There's plenty of time.
And so, I mean, you've got plenty of time. So I think you want to take your first good look. If it's an open 3 and you feel confident, there's no problem taking that. But, look to get to the basket. Maybe you get an and 1. So, I mean, it's just your first good look is what you've got to look to take.
The Lady Cougars have now shot 20. Oh, my, Bruce. 20.
12, 16, 22, 27.
27 free throws what I got them for, I believe.
I've got 27.
27.
And they've made 14.
So they're about 50% on night, a little above their season average, but they've only had 3 games.
They've outscored us 14 points at the line. So we'd have an 11-point lead if they hadn't gone to the line.
But who are you looking for in this possession, Bruce?
Here, well,
you got Lightfoot, Goodman, Kirkpatrick, Strode, and Carly Hagan in the game.
And Strode's hit a 3, Jordy's hit 2, Kayla's hit 1, Natalia Lightfoot has made 2. So I still say first good shot. First good shot.
I think you're right, Bruce. It's going to be Kirkpatrick thrown in. I kind of look for her to get it back right here.
And we've offensive rebounded the ball well. So, I mean, if you take a 3, rebound it.
Goodman's going to have it for the Lady Skies at the top of the key now. She's going to bring it over. Now it's going to come over in the hands of Lightfoot, and they're going to go for a steal, and it's going to stay Lady Scotty basketball.
Logan, though, if you beat them off a dribble, they can reach and foul you. You don't want to get an intentional foul, but because they've still got 3 to give.
They got 2 to give here.
No, 3.
It's true. It's going to come in.
We'll shoot on the 3rd. So,
it's going to go back to Goodman. They're going to run the same play they called in the timeout. Goodman's go to the left side with it. Here comes Kirkpatrick. She gets it at the top of the key. She drives, kicks it off to Lightfoot. Back to Kirkpatrick. 20 seconds left in the ball game. Kirkpatrick has it at the top of the key. Lady Scotties have no timeouts as well. Strode has it for the Lady Scotties. 16 seconds left. Kirkpatrick gets it back. She's got it top of the key. It's going to be the last shot here for the Lady Scotties. Kirkpatrick has it. It's going to be in the corner to Lightfoot. Lady Scotties need to get a shot up. It's going to go out of bounds.
We're to the point now where we were going 2. It's got to be a 3 now.
Now it has to be a 3.
Unless you can get to the basket and get fouled.
It's going to be Lightfoot to throw it in for the Lady Scotties. It's got to be a 3 now.
Yeah, you've got to set a screen, get somebody open on the 3.
Hagan has it.
You've
5 seconds.
Shoot.
Strode has it. She's got to put it up. Put it up. Lightfoot shot blocked. It's going to be a 41-38 win for the Lady Cougars. It drops the Lady Scotties to 0-2 on the year. It takes Logan County to 3-1 on the year. We will come back after a 2-minute timeout with our Don Franklin postgame show on 103.1 FM, WCOU Sports.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
Reliable internet and great customer service? 2 things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to SCRTC.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, He's been great too.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match two
Bruce Tribune, as the Lady Scotties drop a tough one here in the first round of the 2A sectional tournament. It is a 41-38 Logan County victory. Drops the Lady Scotties to 0-2 on this young season, though. Takes Logan County to 3-1 on the season. We've got our Don Franklin postgame show here in Logan County as the boys have just took the floor to warm up for the boys game. And I think Bruce is ready to go. Bruce, take it away.
Yes, I am. Here with our Don Franklin post-game show. Let's look at our La Nacional stats for this ball game. Logan County jumped on top 13-9. They outscored the Scotties 9-8 in the second quarter. Scotties outscored the Lady Cougars 13-9 in the third, but I got outscored 10-7 in the fourth to lose here 41-38 on the evening. For Logan County, 17 turnovers. The Scotties had 16. They shoot 13 of 37 from the field for 35%, 12 of 28 on their threes for twos for 43%. Just 1 of 9 outside the arc, 11%. 14 of 27 at the charity stripe, 52%. 19 rebounds. Scotties out-rebounded them. They had 9 offensive boards. Brindley Adler leads them. She's the leading scorer in the game with 13 points. Had 10 at the half, so we shut her down in the second half. But she does get a double-double, 13 points and 11 rebounds. She had 4 offensive boards. 3 of 7 from the field, 7 of 12 at the line. 12 points for Reese Wetton. She scores 6 here in the second half. She had 2 rebounds, both on the offensive glass. 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 shooting the 3. She hit their only 3. 3 of 6 at the line. Avery Thompson came off the bench to score 6, all in the second half. 3 of 3 from the field. So she was the key to their win. She was 0 of 3 at the line. As I said, 1 offensive board. 4 points for Kyla Ballou, and she had 2 points before the game even started. So she only scored 2 in the game because she hit 2 free throws on a technical. Only 2 rebounds. 1 was an offensive board. She was 0 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 shooting a 3. A perfect 4 of 4 at the line. And Takaya Mason picked up 4 points and 2 rebounds. 1 of those was an offensive board. 2 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 shooting the 3. For a team total of 41. Lady Cougars were improved to 3-1, and they will move on in the 2A sectional. For the Scotties, 16 turnovers, as I told you. They were 16 of 45 from the field for 36%. 10 of 21 on their 2-point attempts for 21%. 6 of 24 outside the arc, 25%. 0 of 2 at the line. They get outscored by 14 at the charity stripe. 22 rebounds, 11 offensive boards. Scotties did have 7 players score tonight. Nobody in double figures, so it was well balanced. Jordy Goodman with 8 points and 3 rebounds on 3 of 7 from the field. 2 of 6 shooting the 3. Natalia Lightfoot came off the bench for 8. She had 2 rebounds, all on the defensive end. She was 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 8 shooting the 3. 7 points for Kayla Kirkpatrick. Kayla had 1 rebound, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 shooting the 3. 6 points for Cynthia Austin. Cynthia fouled out with 2:23 to go in this contest. She pulled down 1 board on the offensive end, 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3. Carly Hagan had 4 points, 4 rebounds, all coming on the offensive glass, 2 of 5 from the field. 3 points for Riley Strode, Riley had 1 rebound, and it was an offensive board. She was 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 shooting the 3. And Addison Norris had 2 points. She pulled down. She leads us, tied with 5 rebounds. 4 of those came off of offensive glass. She was 1 and 4 from the field, a team total of 38. This young season, the Scotties start out 0-2, but they've played 2 good contests, fought hard both on the road, and but we do drop this one 41-38 here. And these have been your La Nacional final game stats, Chase. And so Scotties dropped this one, so they're through in the 2A as far as the ladies go. But we've got a contest with the Lady Scotties on Friday night. We'll travel to Bowling Green and play one of the top 2 or 3 teams in this region here in the 4th region.
I was getting ready to say, Bruce, the Lady Scotties will go back to play Bowling Green, where they're the 4th region reigning champs.
Right.
So I tell you what, since Coach Kirkpatrick has not come out yet, we'll go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout here. I just got the boys roster here, and I'll confirm the names and all that. We'll come back on 103.1 FM after a 2-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you're ready for all Christmas all the time, tune to Santa 102.3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Santa 102.3.
Take your step down Candy Cane Lane with me. Run, run, Rudolph, red up
The Christmas station. Santa 102.3.
We're back here at Logan County High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune as we got 11 minutes before tip here, Bruce. As we'll go ahead and start our Don Franklin pregame show for the boys, and when Coach Kirkpatrick comes out, we'll get her on. So 2 teams here, Bruce, looking for their first win of the year in the 2A sectional bracket as well. Logan County starts out 0-2 on the year. Glasgow's coming in 0-1, but coming off a 57-52 defeat at Greenwood on Friday night. Glasgow won this game last year 63-36 at Glasgow. And Glasgow's won 5 of the last 6 in this series, Bruce.
Well, the Cougars went through a few down years there. They appear to be a senior-dominated team now, and they seem to have some decent size and a few players that course, I didn't get to do basketball last year, so I don't know who all they do have returning. But they've scored, the Scotties with 2 starters out, it looked like these teams might match up well, against each other. We will, we want to come out and play hard and hope Jay Driver, can finish like he did in the first game against Greenwood. And we, had an opportunity to win that game and thought we, should have won it. But I think, we'll come out where, like you say, we're on the road. It's tough to play down here at Logan, but we'll have to play well.
Speaking of Jeremiah Driver in that first game, he had 23 big points in that first game to help the Scotties in that ball game to stay very close as well, Bruce. Now, speaking of the Cougars, they return a bunch of people off last year's roster. By my count, and this is before I had my roster changes, there's 10 seniors on this Logan County team tonight.
Oh, you've got a bunch of new names. I got
about 3 new names. Since
I took it off the players that have been playing this year off the KHSAA. So I'll have to change them as they go. I'll look at your book and see if I've got some difference. And there's 9 minutes left in this pregame as the Scotties are coming off of a performance at Greenwood on Friday night, Bruce, where they had 21 turnovers. Looking to build off that. Well, if I've got several, I'm going to have to change here. So.
Well, at the perfect time, Bruce, because here comes Coach Kirkpatrick, and she's bringing up Jordy Goodman. So we'll go ahead and get them on while you're changing these names on here. So we'll go ahead and get them on here. As Coach Kirkpatrick and Jordy get the mics on. Jordy didn't even know how that. You didn't even know how it worked.
She's trying to put it on backwards.
She's probably never talked. I don't think she's ever been up here to talk either.
Yeah, but we had to cut it halfway through last year, I believe. We had radio issues. I
think you're right. But Coach, the 41-38 loss here tonight. I thought what I seen was a lot of adversity that we seen tonight. They fought so hard.
Absolutely, and this team is going to fight hard, and I know it. It's just kind of that extra push. I have no doubt in their ability to give me effort. We write it on the board every day, effort, attitude, and communication, and they give me that. Now it's time to take it a step up. How can we finish a game? And I know that last second, we called a timeout with like 30 seconds. It doesn't come down to that one possession. It comes down to the entire game. We made a lot of silly turnovers. I started off bad at the beginning, and that's on me. But it's growth. It's growth day to day, game by game. But they've got to buy into it, and they got to keep pushing forward.
All right, Jordy, talk about your defensive assignments tonight out there. I've seen you on multiple players. Talk to me.
Coach always says if you're going to play the game, you can only play defense for her to play offense. So defense is a really big key for us. So I just try to do my job on it.
And your 3-point shots tonight. I think you were 2 of 6 from the 3 tonight as well.
I'll take it all day long. And
talking from a shooter.
Is that real?
Yes.
And that's probably what?
16 turnovers on the evening, 5 in the first quarter, 8 at the half, and 13 there. So you had 3 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, and that's growth, but we've got to find a way to eliminate those in the first half. It's got to stop. We come out, we talk about scout, we watch film, and I think we come out, this is second game in a row we kind of didn't buy into the film, and then once we got settled down, it was a different ball game. I think Jordy hit the first 2 threes to light us up, and it got us on a little run. So I see the fight, and I see the determination, and we're such a young group, we just got to find a way to push forward and move forward.
Speaking of that, Coach, scoring was very dispersed tonight. Nobody in double figures. Nobody had more than 8.
Yeah,
but that's what I like to see, though.
Oh, yeah, we're unselfish.
Spreading it out.
We're an unselfish team. We don't care who scores. We want to get what we can, and it doesn't matter. I don't think I've heard him say anything about points so far, and that's amazing for a team, especially as young as we are. I know I just said that, but The fact that we're unselfish, the fact that we don't care who scores. I see them get more excited whenever there's a drop-down dish. Who was it tonight? I can't remember. Maybe Carly to Riley again. You know, and everybody just went crazy. They don't care who scores. They're gonna go out there and play their game and do what they got to do.
All right, Coach. Thank you and Jordy, for coming out tonight. We'll see you all at Bowling Green on Friday night. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
As head coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick and Jordy Goodman, after a 41-38 loss to the Lady Cougars of Logan County here. As I'm going to work on getting Bruce back on the microphone here. It's a tight squeeze up here at Logan County as we're sitting back up against the bleachers right here. And we don't have much room back here. So we're going to get Bruce back on the headset over here. Welcome back, Bruce.
Back, Chase.
Did you get all my changes?
Yes, I did.
All
Thank
right.
you. Yes.
All right, we got 4 minutes before tip, Bruce. As for the Scotties tonight, though, they're battling a senior-led team at Logan County, as we talked about. What's it going to take for the Scotties, who are without, let's just say this again, Jarrett Martin, Landon Mitten, Jackson Norris, arguably 3 of your top 10 players on this team.
Right. Well, I mean, it's going to take the effort that we had against Greenwood. I mean, you know, everybody talks about Greenwood's supposed to be one of the top teams in the region. The poll this week had them at 3rd, and I thought we should have picked up a victory down there. I mean, we just got to do the fundamental things. Jeremiah played well. I think I like the way our guard. Quinn Dunley didn't have the game we probably expected, but you know, if everybody I think we just play within ourselves, and we can't. One thing for sure, we can't get outshot at the line like we did the other night. We're going to have to go to the line as many times as they do. Let's hope that that's the way it's called, and we don't have that big a discrepancy. You talk about, you know, this is a senior-laden team. They are, but they're not a team that is used to winning a lot. You know, they've had some down seasons, and, you know, you have to, you know, have that consistent win thing to have that winning program. I mean, you know, we talk about there, you know, at Scotty football, you know, we're traditionally have a winning program, and you learn how to win and you expect to win. And when you're having trouble winning, sometimes you get out there and you start wondering, well, what are we going to do to lose this one? So
Logan County is led by Samson Hightower, who averages 19 points a game, Bruce, and almost grabs 10 rebounds a game as well. Logan County shoots 40% from the field, only 22% from the 3, though, and only 53% from the line. But they average 29 rebounds a game, Bruce.
Well, you just, as you say, though, if you play and we play well, you know, let Hightower get his and shut everybody else down. I mean, that's the thing. You know, generally one player is not going to beat you. So, and if he's that much better than everybody else, we just need to play our game. I think we've got the size to play with them and the athletes to play with them. So that we just, you know, we need to play our game.
We'll take a look at our 2A regional sectional bracket here for the boys' side, as Allen County is the host, so they got a bye, Bruce. Hart County and Franklin Simpson played last night in kind of an upset, though. I thought Hart County won that game 54-50. So Hart County and Allen County will play sometime next week to see who moves on to the championship. Now, the biggest upset that could probably be heard throughout the state is Warren East, a 15th district foe for the Scotties, defeated about the 9th-ranked team in the state last night, Butler County, 71-66.
Yeah,
so the winner of this game plays Warren East sometime next week.
And I don't know whether there's a lot of 2A teams. I guess there may be in that 2nd and 3rd region. How Butler got shifted this way. I mean, of course, they're probably closer to some of these teams than they are those others in the state. I don't know how they've got it, whether this is a 3rd or 4th region or how they do that, how it's divided up. But, you know, of course, they're knocked out of it. So there's a situation. We just need to play our game, be tough, and try to pick up a victory and move on.
And you can't overlook this game either, Bruce. We're probably a favorite on paper, but you can't overlook this team because they're going to play hard. They're going to play physical.
Well, we're definitely favored if we've got everybody, but we don't. And we've just got to play games, go out and play hard, and do what we can until we get those players back.
I think we'll have Jarrett Martin back sooner rather than later, we hope.
Well, we never know, but I mean, hopefully he's back in a short time, but we've got to learn to play with what we've got right now.
And we played, I thought, arguably
I did
really
too.
solid.
Jeremiah Jay Driver surprised me with his game the other night. The guards played well. They took care of the basketball. So, but this is the people we've got right now. We may finish the year with them. I mean, hopefully those players are back, but we don't know that. We know that's what we've got, and this is what we need to do and just play the best we can and play hard. And I think Coach Stockton is going to get the most out of those guys that he's got.
I think he is too. We'll look over our sponsors here real fast before we go through our TJ Regional Health starting line. I got a film. We're going to have another film here in a minute, so we're going to have a little time here. So Don Franklin, TJ Regional Health, Ralphie's, Don Franklin for our halftime show, Riley Dental Group, People's Bank, Aeros Safety, Baird, SCRTC, Hardee's, Joe Myers, Kentucky Farm Bureau Player of the Game, and La Nacial. And our Kentucky Farm Bureau Girls Player of the Game was Jordy Goodman in that game. Now, we'll look at our TJ Regional Health starting lineups. We'll first start with the Cougars. Starting at guard is going to be Nick Bland. He's a senior. Starting at guard is going to be Davis Switzer. He's a sophomore. Starting at guards, Tyler Johnson. He's a senior. Starting at forward is going to be Samson Hightower. He's a senior. And starting at the over forward is going to be Ojai Woodward. He's a senior. Head coach of Logan County is Josh Frick. Now for your Scotties. Starting at guard is going to be JoJo Driver. He's a senior. Starting at guard is going to be Jalen Bradley. He's a sophomore. Starting at another guard is going to be Quinn Nunley. He's a senior. Starting at another guard is going to be Kobe Brewster. He's a senior. And starting at forward is going to be Jay Driver. He's a senior. Head coach of the Scotties is Brandon Stockton in his first season. Scotties are 0-1 on the season. They won this matchup 63-36 last season. Glasgow has won 5 of the last 6 in this series. Brandon Stockton's assistant coaches are Matt Sexton, Tucker Kirkpatrick, Cedric Vaughn. Bruce, what's our keys to the game?
Keys to the game, we want to play good defense, take care of the basketball, and keep her cool, and get to the line as much as the other team.
Talk about the free throw disparity in that first game as well. It was 20.
And it could have been. I'm not arguing that. You just don't need to let the other team get to the line 25 more times than you do. You just can't do that.
Speaking of our officials, we got the 3 same ones in this game: Joe Plunk, Adam Ryder, and Chris Swafford.
I noticed their pre-boys film here. They showed their 74 state championship trophy. Scotties have that same trophy sitting in their trophy case from 1968.
1968.
I believe your Papa was part of that team.
Papa was a part of that one.
I remember that team very well. Of course, I was in that class. I played with them as a sophomore, but football was my game, and it's just like you say.
I wish I had his basketball skills that I heard he had.
I tell you, there was a good group of players along in there. Of course, there was, one of those. We had 2 of those players on that 68 team played in the quarterfinals of the NCAA with Western Kentucky. Then the following year or 2 there, our former coach, Coach Buford, his father played in the championship game against Bill Walton.
Wow.
So there's 3 players that played in the Final 4 of the national championship from Glasgow High School.
Wow. As Bowling Green boys lead E-Town at the half, a future Scotty opponent on Friday night, 44-17.
Well, Baird handled them pretty well. E-Town, I looked at their schedule. They have not won a game this year. Their program is down. Coach Hare took over from the girls to the boys, and they usually have it. But they had that real good ball club last year, and several of those players are gone. They're rebuilding.
And Bowling Green just now got their football players back, too. So I'd say they'll be we'll probably be the first opponent they see full strength on Friday night, I would say.
Those athletes that they have down there are true athletes. And even though they played last Saturday, I've got a feeling that they'll be able to play basketball all right come Friday night.
In girls action, Bruce, in the 16th district, Cumberland County defeats Russell County 45-36. At the end of the first quarter in boys action, Cumberland County leads Russell County 21-16. Well, that's going to be a very competitive district this year.
They've got 2 pretty good classes, and Cumberland County beat They beat Dare the other night.
We got our Ralphie's tip-off here. Adam Ryder's got the ball in his hand. It's going to be Samson Hightower for the Cougars and Quinn Nunley for the Scotties. I expect a track meet in this game, honestly.
See, we don't have our KHSAA rosters anymore, and you don't know unless you've seen them before about the size. They've got quite a bit of size on us.
They do. Looks like we're ready to go now. A piece of candy wrapper is on the floor.
I was a cheerleader pom-pom.
It's going to be, the tip is going to be won by the Cougars. It's going to be in the hands of Switzer. It's a man-to-man defense for Scotty. JoJo Driver with the skill off the get-go. He's going to go to the rim, but he's going to pull it back out for the Scotties.
Smart move. Didn't have the numbers, set up, and run a play.
He's got it top of the key. Logan County's in a man-to-man defense. He has it on the left side now. It's going to come out top to Nunley. He's going to fire a three at the top of the key. It's no good. Long rebound goes to Woodard for the Cougars. He's quickly racing the other way. He's going to go to the rim, lay it off the board, misses the shot. Rebound goes to Woodard for the Cougars. He lays it back up, misses it again. Another rebound goes to Switzer for the Cougars. It's going to be a steal for Jay Driver in the lane.
What's Woodard's number?
Number 4. No, excuse me, 23.
That was 4, though, that got the rebound, and it wasn't Woodard.
It was Bland that got that rebound.
Yeah, I mean Bland, okay.
And this ball is going to be into the backcourt here. It's going to be a turnover for the Scotties.
Okay.
Excuse me, that was
you were saying
Bland. It was Bland that got the steal, and
he missed 2 shots and had 2 rebounds, but they've already out-rebounded us 5-0 on the first possessions.
It's going to come into Switzer in the backcourt. It's a man-to-man defense for the Scotties. It's over to Hightower on the right side. Now it's going to go to Woodard. No, it's over on the left side to Switzer. It's going to come out top in the hands of Johnson. He fires a 3 at top of the key. It's no good. Rebound to Nunley for the Scotties. It's JoJo Driver with it in the front court now for the Scotties. He's got it top of the key. Thinks about 3. Goes in the corner to Bradley, who fires a 3 in the right corner. It's no good. Rebound got Hightower for the Cougars. Scotties start cold from the field. Long pass to Bland. It's over to Woodward Steele for JoJo Driver and the Scotties.
Yeah, pass was too long. He just tried to save it. It was right into JoJo's hands.
Bradley top of the key for the Scotties. Minute 30 in, no score. Nunley has it on the left side inside to Jay Driver. He's double teamed. Out it goes to Nunley. He catches it at the midcourt line over to Bradley.
Yeah, they've seen film. Or the Greenwood game. They must have scattered because they're dropping off, double teaming Jay Driver.
As Bradley has it on the right side, he gets a screen from Jay Driver. It's going to be a tip there by Bland. Over to JoJo Driver on the right side. He now has it. He's trapped in the corner. He's going to fire up a fadeaway jumper. No good. Rebound to Nunley for the Scotties, though, over to Brewster. Inside to Jay Driver, who's got in the lane, lose it. And now it's going to be in the hands of, it's going to go out of bounds off the Scotties.
Well, we've taken 3 shots, and all of them have been 3 so far. But it's still 0-0.
2 minutes in the game, it's a 0-0 game. As Switzer has it in the backcourt, guarded by JoJo Driver. He's going to take it up the left side of the floor. Back cut to Bland, but it's going to be tapped out of bounds by Nunley. It stays with the Cougars.
Yeah, Quinn got a hand on that one, but couldn't control it. But he prevented the back door.
It's going to be Switzer to throw it in for the Cougars. He's looking to get inside. He gets it out top to Hightower, who's being guarded by Brewster. Hightower pump fakes, drives down the lane, step back, and they're going to get a foul on Brewster for the Scotties. His team's first of the half. Hightower throws it in for the Cougars. He fires up a 3 on the right wing. It's no good. Long rebound goes to Nunley.
We've got 3 boards, and Nunley has all 3 of them so far.
As Bradley has it for the Scotties in the front court. It's over to JoJo Driver on the right side. Into Jay Driver in the lane. He puts it up. It's no good. Rebound to Hightower for the Cougars.
Jay rushed that one.
Hightower has it in the front court. Switzer has it.
JoJo
Nunley's being guarded by Switzer.
Made a good pass, but
it's over to Bland on the right side. It's over to Switzer now on the left wing. 3 minutes in, no score. As Switzer now backs down Nunley. He's going to get it over to Woodard in the corner. Spin move in the lane. Puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped around underneath, and they're going to get a foul here on. They're going to get the foul on Woodard, team's first of the quarter.
Well, it was taking them some time to decide. I thought we had the inside position. But
hitting into the game for the Cougars replaces Woodard. Also, Hodges in the game for the Skies. He replaces Brewster.
Well, they're 0 for 5, and we're 0 for 4.
It's over to Bradley on the right side for the Scotties, and they're going to get him for a traveling violation.
Our second turnover. Each team with 2 turnovers.
An ugly start for both teams, honestly.
But we're getting out rebounded 7-3 to start this game.
Hightower throws it in to Switzer for the Cougars. He's going to bring it into the front court, guarded by JoJo Driver. Over to Hightower on the left side, guarded by Hodges. Good matchup there, size-wise. It goes over on the right side to Hinton. It's in the corner for a Switzer three. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety three-point shot there by Switzer. And the Cougars are the first ones on the board at 3-0. Bradley has it over to JoJo Driver on the left side. He fires up a three on the left wing. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety three-point shot there by JoJo Driver. Ties the game back up at 3.
Well, we finally broke the ice.
Switzer has it in the front court for the Cougars. It's the man-to-man defense. Steal for Bradley. It's a 2-on-1 break. It's over to JoJo Driver. He's going to go to the rim and miss the shot, but they're going to get a foul here.
22 push.
They're going to get 22 for a push in the back. That's Hinton, his first. Team foul number 2 in the quarter. That sends JoJo Driver to the Baird free throw line where he is going to shoot 2. His first attempt is good. It's going to be Thomas check in. He's going to replace Tyler Johnson for the Cougars. It's going to be JoJo Driver to the Baird free throw line where he is going to shoot one more. His second attempt, no good. Rebounds to Hightower for the Cougars. He is double teamed the backcourt. It's a 2-2-1 press for the Scotties. Quickly it comes in the front court to Thomas. He's trapped, goes to Hinton. Hinton drives down the lane, puts up a shot off the board and in. That's the People's Bank shot there for Brady Henson. It's a 5-4 Cougar lead. JoJo Driver's got it in the front court for the Skies. Behind the back, spin move in the lane, puts up about an 8-footer in the lane. It's no good. Rebound goes to Hinton for the Cougars. Switzer comes to pick it up for the Cougars.
Probably not our best look, but try to make an extra pass.
Bland has it for the Cougars. He dribbles, got it to free throw line. He's looking for somebody to get to. Gets it in underneath to Hinton. He's got Bradley on him. He backs him down. He kicks it back out to Thomas for a three. It's no good. Rebound to Hodges for the Scotties. 5 minutes into the game, it's a 5-4 Logan County lead. As Bradley's got it in the front court for the Scotties. It goes in the corner, JoJo Driver.
Looking right now about like a girls' game. The first one to 40 may win this.
Jay Driver comes to pick it up for the Scotties. He's going to kick it back to Bradley. Bradley's going to drive down the right side. Kicks off to Hodges, and they're going to get Bradley for a charge. His first, team second of the quarter. Brewster's going to check back in for the Scotties. He's going to replace Jay Driver. It's a 5-4 Logan County lead early on.
Logan brought in Emir Janez Salpa, I believe.
Salpa into the game. He's got it driving down the lane. Puts up a wild shot. No good. Rebound to JoJo Driver for the Scotties. He gives off to Nunley in the front court. Throws it in the corner. Bradley. Back to Nunley. Nunley fires a three on the right wing. It's no good. Rebound goes to Tom Johnson for the Cougars. He races up the floor, and it's going to be out of bounds off.
Yeah, he also came back in during that break. Replaced Woodard, too.
2:33 left in this first quarter. It's a 5-4 Cougar lead. Both teams cold from the get-go.
2 of 9 so far for the Cougars.
Johnson's going to throw it in underneath.
He walked.
And that shot there by Thomas gets blocked, but there's going to be a foul here on the Scotties. It goes on Nunley, his first. Team foul number 3 in the quarter.
Scotties are 1 of 7, and as I said, they're 2 of 9, I believe.
Thomas is at the Baird free throw line where he is going to shoot 2. His first attempt is no good. There's a lid on both baskets right now. As Johnson's second free throw attempt to the Baird free throw line is good. It's a 6-4 Logan County lead as Bradley's coming in the front court with it's a 3-2 zone for the Cougars now.
Well, no better than we're shooting. Maybe not a bad idea. We're going to have to knock a couple down.
JoJo Driver, and it's Hightower at the top, too, of it. JoJo Driver has it at the top. It's over to Nunley now. Nunley's going to get a screen from Brewster. Nunley's going to pull it from 15 feet on the right side. It's in and out. Rebound goes in the hands of Hinton for the Cougars. He's quickly racing the front court. Gets it over to Hightower on the right side. It's over to Southpaw.
We're getting good looks. They're just not falling.
At the top, keeps a 6-4 lead for Logan County. 2 minutes left in the quarter. It goes over to Hinton. Now Hightower's going to get underneath. He's going to lay it up and miss the shot. He gets his wrong rebound. Nunley gets it now for the Scotties. It's a 4-on-1 break. Nunley gets it over to Brewster. Brewster has it for the Scotties. He thinks about three. It's over to JoJo Driver. Over to Bradley, who's going to fire up a three on the left wing. It's no good. Rebound goes to Hinton for the Cougars. Scotty's cold right now from the field. Salpa has it for the Cougars in the front court. He's being guarded by Hodges. It goes over to Hightower. It's back out top in the hand of Johnson. Goes in the corner for a Salpa three. It's good. That's a Aeros Safety three-point shot. It's a 9-4 Cougar lead. 1 minute left in this opening quarter. JoJo Driver has it at the top of the key. It's a 3-2 zone again for the Cougars. It's worked so far. Out top to Nunley. And it's going to be Nunley turns it over in the hands of Hightower. Hightower comes the other way. It's going to be off his knee, but it's going to go to the Cougars. Bartley and Jay Driver in for the Scotties. They replace Nunley and Hodges.
Entering for Logan County, number 32, Cam Burr, and number 4, Nick Bland.
It's going to be Johnson to throw it in for the Cougars underneath.
He walked
on the end.
He's done that twice, and they said something to him about it. And he shook 3 feet.
Salpa has it. He's getting a screen. It's going to be thrown over here on the right side to Thomas. That shot's no good, and they're going to get it for hitting the wire.
Yeah, out of bounds. Coach Stockton asked the official about him a walk, and he says he gets 3 feet. It's not the walk. I think what he was saying, it was supposed to be a spot toss in, but still, you can't walk.
Move. Anyway,
you don't have 3 feet.
I mean, I know. JoJo Driver has it for the Scotties top key. They're going to look for the last shot in the quarter here, I believe.
A great stride.
He gets a screen from Jay Driver. He drives down the lane. Nice pass to Bartley, who's going to lay it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Grayson Bartley.
Well, we're 2 of 10 now.
The 9-6 Cougar lead. Last shot of the quarter for the Cougars. It's going to be Switzer with it at the top of the key.
That's a carry.
He's got it. Goes over on the left side to Thomas. Back out top it goes to Johnson, who fires a three. It's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Bland, but it's going to be the end of the quarter. It's a 9-6 lead for the Cougars after 1 quarter of play. We'll be back on WCLU Sports on 103.1 FM after a 1-minute timeout.
So Aeros Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. Well, for a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aeros Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
We're back here at Logan County High School. Bartley missed the shot in the left corner. Rebound went to the Cougars there. Bland It's Hightower with it on the other end now. It's going to be a switcher three now on the right wing. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety three-point shot for Davis.
That's his
Switzer.
second three. He's got 6 points to lead everybody.
It's a 12-6 lead also for the Cougars as we begin this second quarter of play. Bradley has it for the Skies. Top of the key. He loses it, gets it back, loses again, gets it back in the left corner. As the intensity of this defense for the Cougars is what's saving them. Brewster's free throw line jump shot's no good. Rebound to Driver. He lays up, misses the shot. Rebound goes to Switzer for the Cougars. Hightower has it. Goes in the corner for a three-pointer there by Johnson. It's no good. Rebound to Jay Driver for the Scotties. Bradley has it out to JoJo Driver. He crosses over. He has it now. He goes down the lane, kicks it in the corner. Brewster over to Jay Driver. He's backing down the lane. He's met by two defenders. Puts it up in the lane. It's no good. No foul called or nothing. Rebound goes to Switzer for the Cougars. Quickly ahead. It goes to Woodard in the lane. Spin moving lane. Puts it up. No good. Rebound is in the hands of Bradley for the Skies. He quickly races up the other end of the floor. He's going to go to the rim now, and Hightower lays it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Jalen Bradley. Timeout, Coach Stockton for Glasgow. It's a 30-second timeout.
Well, while we've got a timeout, it's a 30-second. We'll look at the first quarter stats if you would like. 4 turnovers for the Scotties. They were just 2 of 10 for 20% from the field. 1 of 6 shooting a 3, 17%. 1 of 2 at the line. 6 rebounds, 1 offensive board. They got doubled up on the boards. 3 turnovers for the Cougars. 3 of 13 for 23% from the field. 2 of 7 on their threes. 29%, 1 of 2 at the line. As I said, they had 12 rebounds, 4 offensive boards. So the Scotties got their work cut out for them. They're going to have to start crashing the boards.
Yeah, it's a 12-8 lead for the Cougars as well. 6:30 left until halftime. It looks like we're going to have another one of them low-scoring games.
It sure does right now. Neither team shooting it very well.
It's going to be Logan County throws it in to Hinton. They get the ball in. Hinton's going to bring it across the timeline for the Cougars. He's going to be picked up by Jay Driver. He picks up his dribble at the three-point line on the right side. It's going to be to Hightower now, guarded by Brewster. Hightower's got it top of the key for the Cougars. It's over to Switzer on the left side. Switzer brings it back out top. It's going to go to Hightower. Over to Bland. It goes on the left side, guarded by Nunley. Bland drives down the lane, puts up an 8-footer in the lane. That's good. It's a 14-8 Cougar lead.
Can't let it get him that deep.
Brewster has it in the left corner for Skies. He drives down the lane, puts it up. It's going to be fouled by Hightower, I believe. Hightower with the foul. His first, team's first of the quarter. Sends Colby Brewster to the Baird free throw line where he is going to shoot 2. Be his first free throw attempts on the year as well. His first free throw attempt is no good.
1 of 3 tonight. At least we're getting to shoot some. We got 0 for 2 the other night.
Brewster is back to the Baird free throw line for one more. His second attempt is no good as well. Rebound goes to Hinton for the Cougars. Switcher's got in the backcourt. It's a trap for the Scotties. And Bland's going to tip it out of bounds.
4th turnover. Each team with 4 now.
It's going to be Bradley with it for the Scotties. Throws it ahead to JoJo Driver. Over to Bradley. It's a 3-2 zone for the Cougars again. Over to JoJo Driver on the right side. In the middle to Jay Driver. In the corner to Nunley, who drives baseline now. Kicks it out to JoJo Driver. He's left open for a 3 and knocks it down. That's an Aeros Safety 3-point shot for JoJo Driver.
Yeah, let him spot up, and then Quinn drive and kick it right out for the easy shot. Steal.
It's a steal for JoJo Driver. He's going to put a floater off the board and in. That's a People's Bank shot for JoJo Driver. Timeout for Logan County as the Scotties go on a quick 5-0 run there. It's going to be a 30-second timeout for Logan County as we will stay right here during this timeout.
Well, you know, right now, this game's, we talked about the girls and boys games. We fell behind. Now we've gone on a little run and we took a 14-13 lead in that girls game because they were up 13.
That's right.
So, but we just got to keep it up. But JoJo's got a couple of good looks. He's playing well so far tonight. 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 shooting a 3.
He's got 9 of the 13 Scotty points as well. With 5:13 left in the half, it's going to be Logan County basketball. I'm surprised they haven't got Hightower more involved. He has yet to score in this game. It's going to come in to Hinton and then cross midcourt to Johnson. Bland's going to go to the rim, lay it up and in. That's too easy there. That's a People's Bank shot for Bland, 16
Coach Stockton
to 13.
can't be very happy with that.
Driver has it over to Bradley at the top of the key. Bland's on him. Bradley's good over on the left side. Bradley now will drive. Kicks over JoJo Driver. He's going to put up a 15-footer. It's good.
JoJo's got the hot hand right now.
Feed the man. It's 16 to 15.
Got to get to JoJo.
Here comes that 2-2-1 press for the Skies. It comes into Bland. Back to Hightower. Hightower throws it over to Switzer on the right side. He crossed the timeline with it. It's in the middle to Johnson. Back door to Hinton, who misses the layup. It may have been partially blocked. Rebound to Nunley. Nunley's got it coming the other way for the Scotties. It's going to be inside to Brewster. Nice pass by Nunley, who lays it up and in. Brewster with that People's Bank shot. Now the Scotties take a 17-16 lead. Comes in to Hinton, back to Hightower. It's a 2-2-1 press again. It's in the middle of Johnson across to Hinton. Hinton has it guarded by Brewster now. Out top to Hightower. Over to Switzer on the left side. He fires up a three. In and out. Rebound to Nunley for the Scotties.
That's Quinn's. He's one of our smaller players. Got 6 rebounds. He's got half our rebounds.
As JoJo Driver comes in the front court with it for Scotties, it's over to Brewster at the elbow. Back to JoJo Driver, who goes down the lane, loses his footing. Back to Brewster. He drives down the lane now, puts it up. It's blocked by Hightower underneath. Quickly ahead, it goes to Bland. Bland's going to go to the rim. He's going to throw it down. It's an 18-17 lead for the Cougars. Bland has 6 in this quarter as Bradley has it in the front court for the Scotties. Nunley drives baseline now, and he's going to be fouled here by Switzer. That's going to be his first, team's second of the quarter. Hodges checks in for the Scotties. He replaces Brewster. It's going to be Scotty's ball underneath.
Kobe got blocked, but he got knocked to the floor.
JoJo Driver's going to throw it in for the Scotties. He's going to
let it go.
And it's going to come into Hodges. Lucky the Scotties didn't call for nothing there.
He touched it. That's why I say you can let it go, but if you touch it.
Bradley drives down baseline, throws up a wild shot. It's no good. Rebound to Hightower for the Cougars.
Not a good shot at all.
Hightower drives down the lane now. He's looking to get it off in the corner to Johnson, but it's going to go out of bounds. Stays Cougar basketball. Salpa checks back in for the Cougars. He's going to replace Hightower. Logan County going to go small now.
Yeah, we've gone a little more individual tonight. We're not sharing the ball as well as we did the other night. Looking for that extra pass.
It's going to come into Bland. Bland's going to drive down the lane now on Nunley, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be Quinn's second foul as well, team's first of the quarter.
Yeah, Quinn's got to realize, he had his hand on the ball, but he reached around the player, and you're not going to get that call.
3:10 left in the half. It's an 18-17 Logan County lead.
Yeah, they have 2 players with 6. Switzer has 2 threes, and Bland has 3 twos, misses the first.
He missed the first free throw at the Baird free throw line. He's got one more. Jeremiah Moore checks in for the Skies. He replaces Nunley. Bland's got one more at the Baird free throw line to give the Cougars a 19-17 lead. Bland shots up. It's short. Rebound is to Jeremiah Moore for the Scotties. He hands it off to Bradley. It's over to Moore on the left side for the Scotties. Cross the timeline, back to Bradley at top of the key in the circle. It's a 3-2 zone for the Cougars. Moore gets it on the left side. Over in the left corner to Hodges, who was trying to get it underneath to Jay Driver, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds to the Scotties.
That's Bland's trying to sell that to the official that he didn't touch it.
JoJo Driver's looking to throw it in for the Skies. They're trying to get it in underneath. It's going to be a steal here for the Cougars. Bad pass underneath. As the Scotties do get it back, go off the Cougars turnover. Bradley gets in the corner. JoJo Driver, he thinks about 3. He doesn't shoot. He drives. Nice move. Puts up a 6-footer. It's good.
Oh.
It's a 19-18 Scotty lead. 2:30 left in the half.
JoJo's
it goes to Bland on the right side.
13 of our 19.
Bland fires up a 3. It's a long 2, Bruce. It's good.
He's got 8 to lead them.
It's a 20-19 lead for the Cougars as Bradley has it. Gets it over to JoJo Driver on the left side.
21 up there, don't they?
Moore has it on the right side now. Back out top to Driver. It's in the middle of Jay Driver. He's got 4 people running him out to Bradley. Bradley drives, puts up a floating 8-footer. It's way off. Rebound to Jay Driver. He's got it underneath, puts it up and misses the shot. Rebounds in the hands of Woodard for the Cougars. And they're going to get a timeout here on Logan County. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Logan County calls a 30-second timeout. Checking in for the Scotties.
They're just collapsing. Jay Driver's not going to, they're going to be collapsed around him.
They watched that film the other night on him, I
anything
believe.
he gets is going to be tough. I mean, they're beating and banging on him, and it's tough down in the paint where he is.
Bruce, we talked about the fouls earlier, the 2 shots and the fouls and all that at 5. It's 8:20, and we're not even at the end of the first half here in this boys' game. So I think it makes the games longer, as we've noticed.
Well, we've had a lot of turnovers, though, in both games so far. And that anytime you have a turnover, you've got to stop it. And then in the girls' game, we had a buku of fouls against the Scotties. I think they were in the bonus ever thing, so that's 20 fouls right there.
Hightower's going to throw it in for the Cougars as the Scotties are going to go press the entire court here. Woodard has it. It goes in the hands of Johnson. Johnson has it in the backcourt guarded by Bradley. They get across the timeline with it. Bradley's going to get the steal. Bradley's going to go to the rim and lay it up and in. That's a people's shot there by Jalen Bradley.
His fourth.
It's a 21-20 lead for the
almost
Scotties.
a steal
As
there.
Hodges go for the steal. Bland has it for the Cougars. It's over on the right side. It goes underneath to Woodard. Woodard lays it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Woodard. Logan County goes back up 22-21.
Yeah, you'll get some points off the press, some steals, and sometimes you'll give up some easy baskets.
Bradley has it for the Scotties. Top of the key.
I think Coach Stockton just wants to try to speed the game up.
He wants to speed it up, but this Cougar defense is back in that 2-3 zone again. JoJo Driver has it on the left side. He's going to drive down the lane now. He loses the ball. It's in the hands of Thomas. Thomas throws the hand to Bland, but he's going to go out of bounds with a bad pass by Thomas. It's a turnover
That's
for the
their
Cougars.
8th turnover. The Scotties have 6, so there's 14 turnovers already. But I guess with a minute to go, 6 is not bad in a half for a high school team.
22-21 Logan County lead. Bradley has it in the front court for the Scotties. Hodges gets it now. It's over to Moore, top of the key. Over to Brewster. Brewster's left all alone. He's not going to pull the trigger.
He thought about it.
He hands it back off to JoJo Driver. Now it's out top to Brewster. Brewster drives down the lane. He's met by Woodard. Back to Moore. Over to Bradley. Bradley's going to come back out top.
Carter Hodges is wide open. When you drive down the lane, they're collapsing on you. It's going to leave Carter open on the backside.
Driver pulls up for a 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to Thomas for the Cougars. And Thomas just loses it, but it's going to be it's tipped into the backcourt. It's over to Bland for the Cougars. 20 seconds left in the half. They're going to look for 1. It's over to Johnson on the right side, into Hightower on the right corner. Hightower drives baseline on Hodges. He goes to the rim. They're going to get a blocking foul on Brewster. His second, team second of the quarter. It's going to send Samson Hightower to the Baird free throw line where he's looking for his first points of the night.
He's only taken 2 shots. Well, that was his 3rd.
His first free throw attempt bounces out. It's a 22-21 lead for the Cougars. That's Hightower's second free throw attempt is good. Hinton checks back in. He replaces Woodard. It's a 23-21 lead. 16 seconds left in the half. JoJo Driver has it for the Scotties. It's a trap. It's over to Moore for the Scotties. He brings it up the left side. He picks up his dribble. He's looking for somebody to get to. Can't get to nobody. It's back to JoJo Driver. In the front court to Bradley. Bradley's got it for the Scotties. It's 5 seconds. He picks up his dribble. 4, 3. JoJo Driver has it. He's going to fire up a 3 from the top of the key. It's going to be short. It's a 23-21 lead for the Cougars here at the half. We'll come back after a 2-minute timeout with our Don Franklin halftime show on 103.1 FM and WCOU Sports.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $6.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $6.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
So Aeros Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's making it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aeros Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
We're back here at Logan County High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 23-21 lead for the Cougars at the half. We've got our Don Franklin halftime show. As I was looking at some scores while I was sitting here as you read them stats, as Bowling Green defeated E-Town 83-44. That's the Scotty's next opponent on Friday night as well. I have not seen an update on the Cumberland County. I have. Cumberland County leads 37-26 the half against Russell County as Bruce finishes tabulating our halftime stats, which for both clubs is not going to be pretty here at the half. Also, any college basketball people out there, Western's up 61-40 on Tennessee State.
Well, Tennessee State's they're not playing Division I. I saw them play the other night. Of course, Western's got a good ball club this year, and they've got I think the men have a four game home streak.
Yep.
A home streak.
All right.
I mean,
yeah.
4 games in their home.
Yeah. We'll let you go ahead and get with our stats here, Bruce.
Okay, thank you, Chase. Let's look at our Don Franklin halftime show. Let's look at our La Nacional stats for this first half. Logan County jumped out on top 9-6. Scotty's outscored them 15-14 to trail 23-21 here at the half. The Cougars were 9 of 22 from the field, 22%. 6 of 13 shooting the 2, 46%. 3 of 9 from the 3, 33%. 2 of 6 at the line, 33%. They out-rebound the Scotties 17-14. They had 4 offensive boards. Nicholas Bland leads them with 8 points. He had 3 rebounds. 1 was an offensive board. He was 4 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 at the line. 6 points for Davis Switzer. He had 4 rebounds. He's tied for the lead on that. 2 of those came on the offensive glass. 2 of 3 from the field. Those were all 3-pointers. 3 points for Emir Janmez Salpa off the bench. 1 of 2 from the field. 1 of 1 shooting the 3. 2 points for Brady Hinton. He had 3 boards, 1 of 2 from the field. Those were 2-point attempts. 2 points also for Elijah Woodard. He had 2 boards, 1 offensive board, 1 of 3 from the field. Samson Hightower had 1 point, 4 rebounds, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3, 1 of 2 at the line, and 1 point for Nicholas Thomas. He had 1 rebound. He was 0 of 2 from the field, both 3-pointers, 1 of 2 at the line. A team total of 23. 4 fouls called, no one with more than 1. For the Scotties, 6 turnovers. Also for Glasgow, they shoot 9 of 27 from the field for 33%. 7 of 18 shooting the 2, 39%. 2 of 9 from the 3, 22%. They're 1 of 4 at the line, 25%, 13 rebounds, 3 offensive boards. JoJo Driver leads the Scotties tonight with 13 points, had 2 rebounds, 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 shooting a 3, 1 of 2 at the line. 4 points for Jalen Bradley. He had 1 board, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting the 3. 2 points for Colby Brewster. He was 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 at the line, and 2 points for Grayson Bartley on 1 of 2 from the field. Jeremiah Driver, who had 23 last Friday at Greenwood, has taken 4 shots and only 2. He hadn't made a basket, had 2 offensive boards, but they are collapsed. Every time he gets the ball, he's got 3 people around him, and he's having to force shots open. I know we're going to have to move him out and get him where he can get in, but that's a team total of 21. For the Scotties, Quinn Nunley and Colby Brewster each picked up 2 fouls. Only 5 whistled on the Scotties here in the half. So here for you, Don Franklin halftime report. The La Nacional Sports has the stats, not the sports. The La Nacional Stats has the Logan County Cougars on top of your Glasgow Scotties, 23-21. We'll return for the call the second half with Chase Landrum after this 2-minute timeout on WCLU 103.1 Sports.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag, just $6.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $6.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
So Aeros Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aeros Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
We're back here at Logan County High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's the Cougars that got a 23-21 lead at the half off of, honestly, Bruce, it's been a struggle for both teams on offense.
It has. Logan County is shooting 41%, but Scotties are just shooting 33%. We shot the ball really well the other night, and we're getting out rebounded by 4. Of course, they are a bigger ball club, and but they're playing that zone, and when we try to get it into Jeremiah, they just collapse on him, and it's just really difficult for him to even get a look.
As we talked about, you can tell that they watched film the other night with him in that ball game, just being able to get in the middle and create his own shots.
Well, and that's where what we're talking about, we miss the players that are injured. Because if we had them,
you can't play zone.
Exactly, and they'd have to guard other players, and that would free him up. But here's another thing we talk about. We're going to struggle a little bit and try to get our legs, without those players. But we've got players getting lots of experience that later in the season it should help us.
We're going to get going here. That concludes our Don Franklin halftime show. as the Scotties are going to return their 5 starters from the game. JoJo Driver, Jay Driver, Kobe Brewster, Jalen Bradley, and Quinn Nunley. Logan County going to do the same with their 5 starters. Hightower, Switzer,
We had 9.
Johnson, Bland, and Woodard.
9 fouls called in this first half.
Bruce, don't be yawning on me over here. We got in there half of basketball. Woodard try to get inside of Sampson, but it's going to be a kick ball by Jay Driver.
You're driving home, not me, so I think
That's true.
I went to bed early last night, but I woke up early. I didn't intend to.
It's going to be Switzer to throw it in for the Cougars. It's going to be quickly into – oh, I thought they got into Bland, but no, Hightower's going to get it for the Cougars over to Bland at the top of the key. Goes over to Woodard on the right wing. Woodard gets it back to Hightower in the right corner. He's going to bring it back out, being guarded by Brewster. He drives down the lane now. Spin move in the lane. Puts it up. His shot's good. That's Hightower's first field goal of the evening.
3 points.
Here comes this press for the Cougars as JoJo Driver gets it to Bradley on the left side. It's quickly to Brewster in the left.
Oh, jeez.
Missed a backdoor cut there for the Scotties. It's back out top to JoJo Driver. Logan County will pick up man-to-man to open up this
you
half.
got to look ahead. On the presses, you got to move it forward. You can't reverse it.
Here comes the screen from Jay Driver. JoJo now has it, and they're going to get him for a carry. You don't see that called very much.
No, you don't. Not very much at all. And it's done a lot. It wouldn't bother me if they call it all the time, but they're not going to do that. And
Switzer with it now. He falls down. They're going to get a foul on JoJo Driver. His first, team's first of the half. It's going to be Switzer to throw it in for the Cougars. It's going to come into Hightower. He's got it at the elbow. He drives now down the right side. He kicks it in the corner for a 3-pointer by Johnson. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety 3-point shot. This is the biggest lead of the night for the Cougars at 28-21. And here comes the press. Bradley gets it over to JoJo Driver quickly. Scotties need to get across the timeline. And that's a quick 10-second call there.
I think that came off the bench.
Coach Brandon Stockton's going to take a timeout here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout as well.
But that's what I was talking about. We're reversing it back. You've got to go ahead. I mean, somebody's got to come to meet the ball. You get it to the center and then back to the wing. And we're throwing it backwards.
I'm not joking, but that might be the quickest 10 seconds I've saw in a long time.
Well, I'm sure they were yelling on the bench, that's 10, that's 10, that's 10. And it just
It's a 28-21 Cougar lead. They get the ball out of this timeout as well, as Coach Stockton was not happy during that timeout, I don't believe. Need to get some stops here on defense and get the offense going as it comes into Switzer on the right side. He's being guarded by JoJo Driver. Over to Bland at top of the key. It's a man-to-man defense for the Scotties. Bland's going to drive left. He loses it. Brewster gets the steal for the Scotties. Nice defense there by Kobe. Quickly ahead to JoJo Driver on the left side. He quickly races down the left side. It's a steal for Bland. He's going to go to the rim, and he is going to miss the shot. He's going to make it, and a foul. That foul goes on Bradley, his second, team second of the half.
Bland now with 10 points. And they've opened up with a 7-0 run to start this third quarter.
This is danger time if you're the Scotties right here as well. You need to get back in this game now. As Bland's at the Baird free throw line.
0 for 2 earlier.
His attempt is good. It's a 10-point Cougar lead, 31-21. Bradley picks up his dribble. It's over to Brewster, over to JoJo Driver.
See, very simple.
There it is. Nunley's got it underneath. He loses the ball, and it's going to go off Nunley. It's just right now, Bruce, not the Scotties' evening.
4 turnovers already in the first 2 minutes of the quarter.
Man.
We look like a different ball club than we did the other night. And I guarantee you Greenwood's a better ball club than this team.
I would agree with that statement. Scotties pick up full court pressure. As Hightower's got it. He's being guarded by Brewster. He crossed the timeline with it. He's going to drive down the lane now. Puts up a 6-foot block. Brewster has it for the Skies. Quickly ahead to JoJo Driver. He's got it coming up the left side of the floor. He slips, loses it, and it's a steal for Hightower. Hightower quickly throws the head to Bland. He loses it out of bounds to the Scotties.
Yeah, my turnover sheet is getting full. Did Brewster or Jay Driver get that block a while ago?
It was tough, hard call there. Nunley's got it. He's going to go to the rim, and he gives it off to Jay Driver, who misses the shot. He's got it back. He puts it up. No, blocked by Hightower. It's Logan County ball. Bland has it for the Cougars. Man.
Jay is 0 for 8 tonight.
It's off to Hightower in the front court. 5:30 left in the third quarter. It's a 31-21 lead. Switcher drives, puts up a running shot. It's no good. Rebound to Brewster.
We might have got away with a foul there.
JoJo Driver has it on the left side to Bland. It's in the corner to Bradley. Inside to Jay Driver. He's going to go up shot, and they're going to get him for a charge with the elbow to the face.
That's the right call.
It's a good call. His first, team third of the quarter.
He's frustrated because he can't get one to fall, and he wanted to get the separation. He's just, you could tell, he's just a lot of frustration with him tonight.
Scotty's just look frustrated out there on the floor right now. Nothing's going their way. Just they need to kind of kick it in gear right now. They're down 10 with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bland's got it hit and checked back in the ball game for the Cougars. He's being guarded by Hodges. Hitting, brings it across the timeline. He's got it in the right corner. He spin moves down baseline, picks up his dribble. It's out to Switzer. Switzer drives down the middle of the lane, puts up a shot. It's going to be stealed by Nunley. Nunley again. He splits two defenders. It's going to be a turnover by Nunley. It's in the hand of Switzer. It's lob to Bland. He lays it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Bland. It's quickly a 12-point lead for the Cougars. It's over to Bradley on the left side. Quickly to Nunley. 2-on-1 break. Hodges has it. He's going to go to the rim. Lay it up and in, and a foul. A much-needed Scotty bucket.
That's our first points of this quarter.
Foul goes on hitting his second, team first of the second half. Hightower quickly checks back in. He's going to replace Bland. It's time for the Scotties to take over this game as Hodges is the Baird free throw line for one. His free throw attempt is in and out. Rebound to Hightower for the Cougars. He gives it off to Salpa, who checked into the ball game as well. Over to Switcher on the right side, being guarded by Bradley. Goes in the corner to Salpa. He's going to drive right baseline, picks it up. It's out to Johnson. Out it goes to the left side to Switzer. He's being guarded by Bradley. Out to Hightower, being guarded by Nunley. Hightower drives left, kicks it in the corner. Switcher, who drives baseline now. He goes up, shot the board. It's good. That's a People's Bank shot for Switzer. It's a 12-point.
We gave up the baseline. We backed off and let him have it.
Nunley's going to fire up a deep three. It's way short. Rebound goes in the hands of Johnson. Scotty's.
We're just taking terrible shots.
It's going to be a steal for JoJo Driver. He's got it going on a 2-on-1 break. He's going to go to the rim, lay it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot.
Salpa put a hand on his.
It's quickly in the hand of Switzer. Switcher's going to drive down the lane. Bradley's going to go to the rim. He misses the shot. Rebound's going to.
Oh, you can't do that.
And they're going to get Switzer for coming back in. He didn't even really have to touch that ball.
He was out of bounds. He's calling a foul.
A flop warning on blue. Wow. A flop warning. And Bruce is just amazed over here. Wow. Bartley checked in for the Scotties. He replaced Hodges. It's a 35-25 lead for the Cougars as Bradley's got top of the key. 3:30 left in this third quarter. JoJo Driver has it. It's over to Nunley in the left wing. It's back to his own for the Cougars as well. Nunley fires a three in the left-hand corner. It's no good. Rebounds tipped in the hands of Hightower for the Cougars. Hightower's picked up by Brewster. He crossed timeline, spin move down the lane. It's out in the hands now of Thomas. Hinton picks it up for the Cougars. He kicks it to Switzer. It's over on the left side to Johnson, or Thomas, who fires up a three. It's no good. Long rebound goes in the hands of Nunley for the Scotties. Nunley's going to bring in the front court. Almost back tip by Bland. Over to Bartley. Now to Brewster. Brewster gets it to Bartley underneath. Bartley picks up his dribble. It's out for a Bradley three on the left wing. It's going to be no good. Long rebound's going to be tried to be saved in by Brewster. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Scotties. Scotties just cannot buy a 3-point bucket.
Well, 4 points in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter.
It's going to come into Switzer. It's a 35-25 lead for the Cougars. Switzer's got it on the right side for the Cougars. Brings it across timeline. It's the Hightower at the elbow. And they're going to get Nunley for a foul. That's going to be his third.
Well, it was. I mean, he came over his back. It was silly. I mean,
it's just a silly foul right
you're
there.
You're going to get that call.
It's the team's fourth of the quarter as well.
Fourth? I've only got 3. No, that's 4. I've got 4. That's right.
Switzer's going to throw it in out top to Hightower. He's thinking about the 3. He don't get it. Nunley's guarding him. He's got 3 fouls. Switzer's going to drive baseline again. And they're going to get him for stepping on the baseline.
He did. That's a good call. We've had 7 turnovers this quarter. They've had 4.
Bradley's going to bring in the front court for Scotty. It's over to Nunley on the left side, into Bartley at the elbow. Bartley faces up, puts it up in the lane. It's no good. Rebound goes to Switzer for the Cougars. It's going to be a steal possibly here for Brewster, and they're going to get a foul here on Brewster. That's going to be his third, team 5th. So it's going to be free throws the rest of the quarter for the Cougars. It's going to be Switzer.
Oh, they called that on us?
Yes, sir. It's going to be Switzer to the Baird free throw line where he's going to shoot 2. His first one is up, and it's good. Driver checks back in for the Skies.
I thought he was pointing on the other side because I thought we had the steal, and I thought he was pointing at the other player for grabbing him after the steal.
Brewster's
I just marketed it. I was on the wrong side of the sheet.
Second free throw attempt, no good. Long rebound goes to Bradley for the Scotties. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Bradley to Nunley. Over to Jay Driver at the elbow. He puts it up. It's way off. Rebound goes to Bartley. It's took out of his hands from behind his back by Hightower. Hightower's got it in the front court. It's over to Bland. Now it's to Hinton. Hinton loses it. They're going to get a foul on Jay Driver. That's his second, team 6th of the quarter. Hinton's going to go to the Baird free throw line where he's going to shoot 2 now. His first free throw attempt is good. Johnson's going to check back in for the Cougars. He's going to replace Switzer. It's a 12-point Cougar lead. Hinton to put it to 13, and he does. It's a 38-25 lead for the Cougars. Their largest of the evening.
Yeah, we've been outscored 15-4.
It's a 3-2 zone for the Cougars. It's over to Nunley in the right corner. He's going to drive baseline now. He's going to kick it out to JoJo Driver. Now he's going to drive in the middle lane, puts up a 6-footer. It bounces around and in. If it wasn't for JoJo tonight, we would not still be in this game. Let's just say that.
He's got 17 of our 27, and he's the only one shooting it halfway decent.
Johnson has it off to Hinton. Hinton backs down Jay Driver. Puts the shot in the lane. It's good.
My goodness, how did he get that to go in?
The 40-27 lead for the Cougars. 1:30 left in the quarter. Bradley gets it over to JoJo Driver on the right side. Bradley pump fakes, gets it back to Bradley. It's out to JoJo Driver on the right side. He fires up a 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to Jay Driver. He's got it underneath. Puts it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Jay Driver, and he's finally on the board. It's a 40-29 lead for the Cougars. 1 minute left in the quarter. Hinton puts up a free throw line jumper. It's no good. Bad shot there for the Cougars, honestly. Rebound to Nunley. Nunley gets it back for the Sky. It's in the corner of JoJo Driver now. Inside to Jay Driver. He's got it on the baseline. Spin move. Puts it up left-handed. Puts it up and in. 40-31 lead. Under a minute to go in this third quarter. It's Johnson with it for the Cougars. Over to Bland on the right side. It's in the corner to Hightower. He fires up a 3. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety 3-point shot. Nunley just had his hand down. Didn't even put a hand up. It's a 43-31 lead for the Cougars. Bradley drives down the lane, puts it up. It's in, and a foul.
I'm going to wait to make sure who it's on.
It's on Johnson, his first, team second of the quarter. Woodard's going to check back in for Logan County. He replaces Hinton. Bradley's going to go to the Baird free throw line where he's going to shoot one as Switzer checks back in. He's going to replace Thomas.
Bradley at the line for the Scotty.
Bradley's free throw attempt bounced around and in. As it's going to be a full court press as Switzer has it in the backcourt, being guarded by JoJo Driver. As they're going to get him for a charge on a push-off. That's the team, his second, team's third of the quarter. Salpa's going to check back in for the Cougars. He's going to replace Switzer. It's a 43-34 lead for the Cougars. And it's going to be Bartley for the Scotties to throw it in.
Well, if we could get a basket here, we'd cut the lead in half maybe.
Bradley's got it for the Scotties. It's a man-to-man defense for the Cougars. Scotties going to hold for the last shot. Bradley drives down the lane, puts it up off the board. It's no good. Rebound goes to Hightower for the Cougars. He's going to throw it in the front court to Salpa. Salpa's going to drive down the lane, spin move, and they're going to get it to Woodard. He puts it up no good. Bland's there for the rebound and the putback. That's the People's Bank shot. That's going to be a 45-34 lead for the Cougars after three. We'll be back for a Riley Dental Group fourth quarter after this 1 minute timeout, 103.1 FM.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
We're back here at Logan County High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 45-34 lead for the Cougars after 3 quarters of play. And it's going to be Scotty's ball to open up this Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. Scotties need a big quarter here. They have not led at any part in this ball game. It's going to be Bradley with the Scotties. A 3-2 zone again for the Cougars. It's over to JoJo Driver on the right side. Over to Brewster in the right corner. Back out to JoJo Driver. Over to Bradley. Over to Nunley in the left corner. It's inside Jay Driver. Back out to Nunley, who fires up a 3 in the left corner. In and out. Rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Jay Driver to the Cougars. Hightower's going to throw it in for the Cougars. It's going to come into Bland. It's back to Hightower. Scotty's in a full court press. Salpa then gets it. He's being guarded by JoJo Driver. He's got it on the right sideline. He crosses over, drives down the lane, kicks it in the corner there to Johnson. It's back out for a Hightower 3. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety 3-point shot for Hightower. 14-point lead for the Cougars now at 48-34. JoJo Driver has it off to Bradley on the left side. Over it goes to Nunley. Cross-court pass goes to Brewster underneath, back out to JoJo Driver. His 3-point attempt is blocked there by Bland. Salpa brings it the other way for the Cougars. 3-on-1 break. It's going to be Bland underneath, and he is going to be fouled by Nunley. His fourth, team's first of the quarter.
Fouls on number 5, Quinn Nunley, his fourth, team's first.
.708 left in the quarter here. It's a 48-34 lead for the Cougars. It's going to be Hightower to get it at the top of the key at the 3-point line. He's being guarded by Brewster. Salpa gets it on the left side. He brings it back out top. It goes to Hightower. Over in the corner, it goes to Woodard. Woodard's going to drive baseline. He loses it. It's in the hand of Jay Driver. Bradley picks it up for the Scotties. It's over to Nunley on the right side. He fires up a 3 on the right wing. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety 3-point shot there by Quinn Nunley. Timeout, Coach Stockton. It's going to be a full timeout. We will come back after a 1-minute timeout, 103.1 FM WCOU Sports.
So Aeros Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aeros Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
Alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 48-37 lead for the Cougars. Bruce, you want to go through quickly some quarter stats?
Yeah, Logan County was 17 of 37 through 3 quarters for 46%, 5 of 12 shooting the 2 for 42%, 6 of 11 to line, 55%, 23 rebounds, 5 offensive boards, 13 turnovers. And we'll look at the Scotties in a minute.
Bland has it in the front court for the Cougars. He's going to drive right. He's going to go to the rim, and they're going to get a charge on Bland. That's going to be his team's first of the quarter.
Real quickly, the Scotties had 14 turnovers, 15 of 42 for 35%, 2 of 12 on a 3, 17%, 2 of 6 at the line, 33%, 21 rebounds, 6 offensive boards.
Driver has it at the top of the key for the Scotties. A 3-2 zone again for the Cougars. It's worked pretty decently well for them so far in this game.
They've shot it better. We had 5 more field goal attempts. We're just shooting it poorly.
Brewster has it for the Scotties on the right side. He's going to throw it in to Jay Driver underneath, who is triple team, quadruple team. Brewster thought about 3. He does not shoot. It's over to JoJo Driver on the left wing. He gets that pass. Now he picks up his dribbles over to Brewster in the left corner. Back out the Driver at the top of the key. He's got it at the top of the key, being guarded by Hightower. Goes in the right corner for a Bradley 3 now. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety 3-point shot by Jalen Bradley. And all of a sudden the Scotties are back within 8 at 48-40. Need a defensive stop here, as it's going to go out top to South, but he thinks about 3. He backs it back out. 5:45 left in the Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. Southpalooza gets it back. It's a tip pass by Dre Driver, a steal for JoJo Driver. He's got it coming the other way for the Scotties. He's going to drive the rim. He kicks out to Brewster, and they're going to get a blocking foul on Hightower. His team's second of the quarter. Scotties can smell a little bit of momentum here.
I wonder if we'll get a flop warning there.
Salpa and Woodward go out. Switzer and Hitton back in for the Cougars. Also, Nunley checked back in for the Scotties, or excuse me, not Nunley. Scotties kept the same players on the floor. JoJo Driver is going to throw it in for the Scotties. It's going to come into Jay Driver out top. He's being guarded by Hinton. It's over to Nunley on the left side. Nunley's now going to drive. He kicks it. It's going to be a tip pass there by Bland.
Do we not have towels anymore? I noticed every time they dry the floor, they do it with their shoes. They don't take a towel. Wipe it.
Scotty need a bucket on this possession. Nunley's going to throw it in for his guys. Comes out top to JoJo Driver. He fakes, drives down the lane, puts up a 6-footer in the lane. It's no good. Rebound to Bland for the Cougars. Bland's going to race into the front court with it. He's going to look to drive, but he picks up his dribble now. He has no way to get it to. It's off to Switzer. 5 minutes left in the Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. It's an 8-point Cougar lead. Goes to Hightower at the left elbow. Back to Switzer. Switzer drives down the left side, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound to Nunley. Here comes the Skies. A 2-on-1 break. Nunley off to JoJo Driver. Back to Nunley. Lays it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Quinn Nunley. His 5th point of the quarter. Here come the Scotties.
He got 9 rebounds.
As Bland has it to full court pressure, being guarded by Nunley. Bland has it in the front court. Nunley does have 4 fouls in this game, so he needs to be careful.
They're slowing down a little.
I'm not sure it's a great idea if you're the Cougars. Hinton has it. He's being guarded by Jay Driver. Hinton now spins. Has a lane. It's out to Johnson. Johnson drives, kicks it to Bland in the left corner. Back out it goes to Hinton. Hinton drives baseline. He loses out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Cougars. Hodges checks back in for the Scotties. He's going to replace Nunley. But it's going to be a timeout, Logan County. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll just stay right here during this timeout as the Scotties trail by 6, 48-42 with just under 5 minutes left in the game, Bruce. Scotties are now in the midst of an 8-0 run as well. As Bowling Green won 83-44 on E-Town, I believe I seen. Cumberland County defeats Russell County 80-77 on the road tonight in the 16th district.
Well, the Panthers, of course, they were young. I didn't see them last year, but the year before that, they had some good young players on that ball club, had some size.
The winner of this game, Bruce, will play Warren East next week in a 2A sectional semifinal at whoever wins this game. It'll either be at Logan County or will be at Glasgow, and Allen County and Hart County will play sometime next week as well. So potentially, Bruce, we could see our first home game of the year next week.
We got some business to take care of. We've made a good run, but I mean, we've got to still take care of business. I mean, this game's been just like a game of runs. It's who has that last run.
Logan County out of the timeout brings the same ones they had there at the end.
Both of the games have been very similar.
As it's going to be Switzer to throw it in for the Cougars. He's looking to get in. He can't get in. And it's going to come into Bland. It's going to go off Bland. No! Hold on. Whoa, what are we going to get here? Are they going to get a foul?
Oh, maybe I ought to get a 5-second call.
They're going to get a foul on Brewster here, and I'm still trying to figure out what he done. That's his fourth, team's second of the quarter. Wow.
Maybe he got him with body. I know he hit the ball with his hand because it was about a 5-second count.
It's going to come in to Bland now for the Cougars. He's being guarded by Bartley, who just checked in the ball game to replace Brewster. It's over to Hightower. Hightower pump fakes, drives baseline, puts up a 6-footer. In and out. Rebound to Hightower. He loses it underneath. Jay Driver now has it for the Scotties. Bradley now has it in the front court for the Scotties halfway through this fourth quarter. Bradley drives, kicks it to Bartley in the corner. He fires it for three. It's going to be short. Rebound goes to Hinton for the Cougars. He's trapped underneath. And they're going to get a foul here on Bradley for the Scotties. His third, team third of this quarter. It's going to be Hightower to throw it in for the Cougars. As it comes in to Johnson. Full court pressure for the Scotties as well as Johnson brings it in the front court. Johnson has it. He drives down. He gives it off to Bland. Bland's got it in the left corner for the Cougars. Bland's going to get it back off almost a steal there by Jay Driver. It's over to Johnson. He fires up a three on the right wing. It's no good. Rebound. It's tipped around in the hands of Hightower. He goes back. It's blocked by Bartley, and there's a foul. Wow, and they're going to give the foul to Bartley there. His first, team fourth.
Well,
Samson Hightower to the Baird free throw line to shoot two.
90% of the time when you swing like he did, whether you touch him or get the ball, you're going to get called for that. This Hightower's 1 for 2.
He's 2 of 3 now as his first free throw attempt is good. Here comes Brewster and Nunley back in the game for the Skies. They replace Hodges and Bartley.
I mean, you've got to go up and just block it. You can't swing. When you swing, you're going to get that call.
It could be an 8-point lead here for the Cougars. It's Sampson's free throw. Second free throw attempt is no good. Long rebound is going to be out of bounds off of the Cougars.
It was hard to tell from where we were, the benches in front of us, and I thought, well, here goes another call we might lose. I mean, I couldn't see who hit it.
Scotties need points in a hurry. It's 49-42, 3:30 left in this fourth quarter. Bradley's got it on the left side for the Skies. He's going to fire up a deep three on the left wing. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety three-point shot for Jalen Bradley, and the Skies are quickly within 4. 49-45, closest they've been in a long time. Quickly hit, it goes to Hinton. Hinton's going to go to the limb. He's going to lay it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Brady Hinton.
That was our third three of the quarter.
Bradley's got it out top for the Scotties. He's thought about three, don't pull it. It's over to JoJo Driver on the right side. He loses footing, but he drives, kicks it in the corner. Nunley, he's going to fire a three in the left corner. It's off the side of the backboard. Rebound to Jay Driver for the Scotties, though. It's into Brewster. Brewster's got in the lane. Spin move, kicks out to Nunley. Nunley, they're going to get him for a travel. It's a 51-45 lead for the Cougars. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Hightower's going to throw it in for the Cougars. It's going to come into Hinton in the backcourt.
That was a good possession. We needed to score then.
Need a defensive stop here if you're the Scotties. Hinton's got it for the Cougars. He spin moves now. He's driving down the lane, kicks in corner to Bland. Bland's thinking about three, don't shoot it out to Switzer. Goes to Hinton.
Bland hadn't shot a three all night.
Hinton drives down the lane. He puts up a shot. It's good and a foul. That Bruce right there may do it for the Cougars. That foul goes on Jeremiah Driver, his third, team foul number 5 in the quarter for the Scotties.
That was his 10th point. Going to the line to shoot for 11. He's 2 of 2 at the line, has 4 rebounds.
Hinton's at the Baird free throw line to shoot 1. His free throw attempt is good.
Yeah, that was a big turnaround where we didn't score, and he comes down and gets the 3-point off the.
Bradley's got it for the Scotties in the front court now. Scotties need points in a hurry. He kicks out to JoJo Driver in the left wing. He fires a 3. It's in and out. Rebound goes to Hightower for the Cougars. Hightower's got it in the front court now. It's over to Johnson in the corner for a Bland 3 in the right corner. It's good.
That did it.
It's an Aeros Safety 3-point shot for Bland. It's a 57-45 lead.
Like I said, whether we continued our run and they went on one.
JoJo Driver has it in the front court. Bradley's got it over on the left side. 2 minutes to play in the Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. Bradley gets it in the corner. Nunley and Coach Stockton's going to call a timeout for the Scotties.
Has to be a full.
We'll be back after a 1-minute timeout on 103.1 FM WCOU Sports.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
We're back at Logan County High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribute. It's a 56-45 lead for the Cougars. 1:59 left in the Riley Dental Group fourth quarter as it is Scotty basketball. It's going to come into Jay Driver in the left-hand corner. He's got nobody to get it to. He backs down, gets it out to JoJo Driver. Scotties need points in a hurry. Taking too much time off the clock here, Bruce.
Yeah, well, they're guarding this man, and we just
Nunley has it on the right side. He fires up a 3. It's good. That's an Aeros Safety 3-point shot for Nunley.
It's his 8th point.
Scotties needs a stop here in a hurry. Switzer's got it in the front court, guarded by JoJo Driver. It's over to Bland. Bland's going to get called for a traveling violation.
That is really bad on his, because they should not be in a hurry. They've got a lead, and he gets in a hurry.
It's over to JoJo Driver on the right side now. Bradley gets it out top of the key. 1:20 to go in the ballgame. Into Jay Driver underneath. And they're going to get a 3 seconds in the lane. Wow. Brewster was just down there camping out and did not know where he was.
Well, that's one of those. That's a call you very seldom see anymore. But, I mean.
Johnson's got it for the Cougars. He walked with it. Double dribble, walk.
Well, you gave it right back.
Wow.
That's, to me, though, if I'm a Scotties, Johnson's the one I want handling the ball.
Right.
He's been their turnover machine.
Nunley's going to throw it into Bradley. Scotties need points in a hurry inside to Jay Driver. He's got it underneath, loses his footing, goes out to Nunley. He's going to fire a 3 in the right corner. It's short. Rebound goes to Johnson. And they're going to get a foul here on Brewster, and he is going to foul out. With 1:03 left in the ball game.
1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 at the line, 1 rebound for 2 points.
It's a 56-48 lead for the Cougars.
It's Johnson's first trip to the line. He'll have to.
Hodges checks in for the Skies to replace Brewster.
Johnson's 1 of 4 from the field, all 3-point attempts.
Johnson's first free throw attempt is good. Johnson's second free throw attempt is good as well. It's a 58-48 lead for the Cougars. 1 minute to play. Bradley drives down the lane, puts up a shot. It bounces around and in. It's a 58-50 lead.
15 for Jalen.
It's a tip pass in the hands of Johnson. Johnson picks it up, throws it to Bland, who will not shoot it this time.
Surely not.
As he's double teamed, Johnson gets the tip pass. Johnson drives down the lane. It's in the corner of Switzer. It's under 40 seconds now. Logan County's
Well,
looking
I'm not
to dribble out
taking
the
another
clock.
shot unless it's at the free throw line.
Switzer picks up the ball. It's going to go to Hinton on the left
Or
side.
you're wide open.
As Jay Driver will now foul with 24 seconds left.
That's Jay's fourth.
It's going to send Brady Hinton to the Baird free throw line to shoot 2.
Coach was yelling at him. Hinton is 3 of 3.
Coach Kirkpatrick down there was yelling to foul for about 20 seconds, and they finally heard him.
What?
Hinton's free throw attempt is no good. It's going to drop the Scotties to 0-2 on this young season, no Bruce. As Hinton's second free throw attempt's no good. Rebounds to Nunley. Bradley quickly to JoJo Driver. He's got to give up to Bradley. Bradley fires a deep three off the right side. It's no good. Rebound to Bland for the Cougars. Switcher's going to have it in the front
Play it out.
court. It's going to be a 58-50 win for the Cougars, who are going to get their first win of the year. It drops the Scotties to 0-2 on the year. It takes the Cougars to 1-2, and they advance to play. And they'll advance to play Warren East in the sectional 2A game next week. We will come back with our Don Franklin postgame show after a 2-minute timeout on WCOU Sports 103.1 FM.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
Reliable internet and great customer service? 2 things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to SCRTC.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Welcome back in. It's Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. The Scotties lose a tough one night, 58-50 here at Logan County. This is the Don Franklin post-game show as Bruce and I are over here tabulating our stuff up, our stats up over here. We will let you know the Scotties and Lady Scotties next game will be at Bowling Green on Friday night. Girls will tip at 6 p.m. in that game. The boys will follow as they will play Bowling Green, who just got all their football players back as well in that game. So it's a 58-50 loss here for the Scotties. This is our Don Franklin postgame show. I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Don Franklin, TJ Regional Health, Ralphie's, Raleigh Dental Group, The People's Bank, Aeros Safety, Baird, SCRTC, Hardee's, Joe Myers, and La Naciel for our postgame and halftime stats. You can also follow the Trojans on Friday night as they will play a district opponent, Warren East, at Warren East on Friday night. You can join Jay Turner and Robert Bauer on 104.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. and also on their live stream at WCORadio.com/Trojan Sports Burgundy. As we will continue with our Don Franklin post-game show here. We'll have our La Nacial stats here in just a second as Bruce finishes up the tabulations. I just don't know how he does it, honestly. I couldn't do what he does. As in this game, what I've got so far, and I could be wrong, the story of this game is Scotties just never could get in a rhythm in the first half and got in a deficit and never could dig themselves back out. They got down to a 4-point deficit, and then Logan County went on a 9-0 run to take it right back up to 13 points in this ball game. As in this game for the Scotties, though, I've got 2 players in double figures.
That's what I came up with, and I'm through with my stats, Chase, so
Bruce,
we can go to that if you would like to.
You
and
may go at it.
We talk about living and dying by the 3, and we lived and died by the 3 tonight as we were 6 of 24 for 25%. Yep. So, but the Scotties do drop one here on the road to Logan County. They will improve to 1-2 on the season. They jumped on top 9-6. We outscored them 15-14 in the second. They outscored us 22-13 in the third and 16-13 in the fourth to win 58-50. Is that what we got? Yes, 58-50. They were 21 of 43 from the 40. They committed 20 turnovers, I should say, first. 21 of 43 from the field for 44%. 15 of 30 on their twos, 50%. 6 of 13 shooting the 3 for 46%. 10 of 18 at the line, 56%. 30 rebounds. They had 8 offensive boards. They out-rebounded us by 6. They only had 2 players in double figures, led by Nicholas Bland with 17 points. He also had 7 rebounds. 2 came on the offensive glass. He was 8 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 at the line. Brady Hinton came off the bench to score 11. He had 4 rebounds. He was 4 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 at the line. Their leading scorer on the season, Samson Hightower, had 9 points, 10 rebounds. He had 2 offensive boards. He was just 3 of 7 from the field. He was 2 of 3 shooting the 3, 2 of 4 at the line. 9 points also for Davis Schweitzer. He had 4 rebounds, 2 offensive boards, 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 shooting the 3, 1 of 2 at the line. Tyler Johnson picked up 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 of 4 from the field, all 3-point attempts, 2 of 2 at the line. Emir Salpa had 3 points on 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 shooting the 3, and 1 point for Nicholas Thomas. He had 1 rebound. He was 0 of 3 from the field, all 3-point attempts, 1 of 2 at the line, a team total of 58. And as I told you, they are 1-2 on the season. The Scotties commit 16 turnovers tonight, 21 of 56 from the field for 38%. We were 15 of 32 shooting the 2 for 42%, but as I said, a lonely 6 of 24 to 3-point arc for 25%. We just got to the line 6 times tonight, made 2 of them for 33%. So in 2 games, we have given up 43 foul shots, and we've taken 8. So we had 24 rebounds, 6 offensive boards. We have 2 players reach double figures tonight. JoJo Driver picked up 17 and 3 rebounds, 7 of 15 from the field. He hit his first 2 threes, but that was it. He was 2 of 7 shooting the 3, 1 of 2 at the line. 15 points for Jalen Bradley. He had 3 boards, 1 offensive board, 6 of 15 from the field. 2 of 6 shooting the 3, 1 of 1 at the line. Quinn Nunley picked up 8 points. He's our leading rebounder with 10. He was 3 of 11 from the field. He was 2 of 9 shooting the 3. Jeremiah Driver's average going to come down quite a bit as he only had 4 points and 4 rebounds tonight. All 4 rebounds were on the offensive glass. 2 of 7 from the field, and then we had 3 players with 2 apiece. Carter Hodges with 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 of 1 from the field, 0 of 1 at the line. Colby Brewster, who fouled out with 1:03 to go in the game, had 2 points and 1 rebound, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 at the line. And Grayson Bartley with 2 points, 1 rebound. That was an offensive board, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting a 3, a team total of 50. Scotty's 0-2 on this young season.
Thank you, Bruce.
This is our Don Franklin post-game report, and those were your La Nacional stats, final stats for this contest.
Thank you, Bruce. We're going to go ahead and give you our Hardy's hot and fresh play of the game. It's going to be this JoJo Driver steal. He's going to take it down the length of the floor, and he's going to lay it in as the Scotties lose this tough one tonight, Bruce. 58 to 50. But let's just say this, though. Do not give up on this team.
Oh, no.
At all.
They're getting better, and they had a good plan. They wanted to shut down Jeremiah, and they did. They did what they needed to do. But this game was very similar to the girls' game. It was a game of runs, and we went on a good run to start the quarter, but they came back and finished it and got the win. So we drop a doubleheader here, but this young ball club, and
it's a young ball club,
and we like I say started off on the road 2 games, and we're still missing a couple.
Arguably, you don't have 2 of your starters right now.
Integral parts, and when we get them back, and as I said, it's young season. We started off the season poorly last year. I mean, we didn't even have a winning record, and wind up going to the region and doing well. So I mean.
It's early. I mean, you got Bowling Green. You're going to Bowling Green on Friday, who's coming off a region semifinal or a region final appearance last year, and they're going to be normal. They're going to be just as good again.
They're always going to be Bowling Green. They're able to have a number of players, and I think it was once or twice since 2001 somebody besides Warren Central or Bowling Green has won the region. I know Russell
did Greenwood win it one year. Was it 2006 or 2000?
Well,
maybe.
I know Russellville did that one year when they had Key. That was in 2002 or 3, I believe. And it's just you can't compete with them, and it's everybody else and those 2. But I mean, basketball, it's a good game, and I mean we come out and play hard, and we've got some good young men here that play for us, and it's a little hollering and screaming going on. I don't know what's happening. I just heard this screaming. I thought somebody was in a fight, but they weren't. But everybody's okay. But Coach Stockton's coming up, and
Coach Stockton's coming up. He's looking through the book and his stats tonight.
Talk with him, and
we'll talk with him real quick here. We know it's late, and he's going to want to get on the road and go back real fast. So we'll get him on here real fast, and we'll let him get on the road here. All right, Coach, it's a 58-50 loss at Logan County. I just thought their 3-2 defense was just with Sampson at the top tonight was honestly the difference. We could never get where we wanted to run in transition and get out in full court.
Yeah, a lot of teams are going to play us zone. And right now we're just not shooting the ball very well. We spent the past couple of days working on shooting the basketball. And right now it's just not falling for us, and we're not getting a lot of offensive rebounds. Just put it plainly, we're not doing much of anything. So.
Well, every time Jeremiah got the ball, though, they knew what we were going to do. And they collapsed 3 people around him, and he just wasn't getting touches.
Yeah, everybody's going to scout us, and he had a really great game against Greenwood, so they were there. They scouted us, so they knew that we wanted to throw the ball inside, and so they were just collapsing. And we got to get a better grip on holding the basketball and making great passes. And a lot of times we just shoot ourselves in the foot and make bad passes and bad decisions. And it's things we work on every day in practice, and I tell them they got to start maturing because we can't keep coaching the same mistakes game in and game out.
I thought Jalen Bradley and JoJo Driver had terrific games tonight. JoJo ended up tonight with 17 points on 7 of 15 shooting in. And J-Boy, as you call him or everybody else calls him, ended up with – he was 6 of 15 from the field, and he also ended up with 15 points. Them two kind of kept us in the game there for a while, I felt like, and just were able to create their own shots.
Yeah, JoJo kept us in the game early. I think if he don't show up to play in the first quarter, we might get blown out in the first quarter. But he kept us in the game early, and I kept telling him, man, we got to get one stop at a time, but we could never just get – the second and third stop. We get the one. We make a shot. Then they come down and score. We can never get consecutive stops to get some points on the board for us or get out in transition. And they did a really good job of just getting back.
Well, I don't know whether it was a zone or not, but I commented to chase a time or two there. It seemed like if we'd have made that one more pass, I thought we played a little more selfish tonight than we probably did in the first game. That one more pass, we might have had a better shot. I don't know if it had gone in, but it looked like we were sometimes one pass away from getting a basket.
Mm-hmm. And we've been preaching on it all game. Sometimes we get pressured, and I tell us we got to see the whole floor. If you're getting pressured, you still got to see the whole floor. You got to be thinking ahead to see the next play. And it's just like I said, we got to mature at this time of year. These guys aren't freshmen and sophomores anymore. So, again, we can't keep coaching the same mistakes. And, again, we got to fix it because I told them this doesn't going to get any easier. The schedule's only going to get harder from here.
Friday, so we got 2 days to regroup and get back. We're going to let you get off here and get back home. We got an hour drive back, and I know you do too.
All right.
So we'll see you Friday night at Bowling Green,
the
Coach.
one bright thing is we've got 2 or 3 players out. You're getting other players getting playing time, and I think that will make us better at the end of the year.
I agree. So,
thank you, Coach. That's Coach Brandon Stockton after a 58-50 loss at Logan County. We will go ahead and give you our Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Joe Myers play of the game. We're going to go with JoJo Driver tonight. He had 17 points on, I believe it was 6 of 15 shooting, I said, and he had a couple rebounds. So we'll go with JoJo Driver tonight as our player of the game. We'll be back on Friday with the boys and the girls. They're both at Bowling Green on Friday. Girls start at 6 p.m. And we will have that broadcast for you on 103.1 FM and 1490 AM, and also on our live stream as well. Barron County will also, you can hear the call of that game also Friday night. They are at Warren East in a 15th district contest. You can hear Jay Turner and Robert Bauer on that call on 104.7 or 1230 AM. We will see you all Friday night, Bowling Green. Good night, everyone.